I'm extremely humble when it comes to because I don't want to come.
We make more than doctors, dumb it.
No, if they're
It's more than doctors,
It's so funny to say.
dumb
I'm extremely humble.
Yeah.
Truth's the truth,
Dash,
baby.
my most humble friend.
Sipping on gin and juice. Lay back.
I'm my money, my money, my mind.
Yes, sir.
It's called, If Christianity is Clearly True, Then Why Don't More People Believe?
Yeah, and you watch this
I watched this
this
morning.
morning.
Yeah.
Why don't more people believe?
What is your take on that?
Yeah.
Are you a believer?
Well, now I am. I watched the video.
Yeah.
Because, like,
And God is light.
he's got a hypothesis
Yeah.
and conclusions, and he uses science and empirical evidence,
Right.
which I think is fucking dope, personally.
And Christ is good. Whoa!
Okay.
Dump
Oh my
it.
god.
Why-
It's so dangerous
Dude,
to
it's
be doing
so
this.
sharp. It's actually so
Dude,
sharp.
you look so good. I hate it.
It's fucked up.
I hate how
You
good
do.
you
You look like Luke.
Oh my god, that's the.
Let me see. I want to touch it. 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 I want to touch it.
Is that the Oni katana
Dude, it
that
says
you won from the
Ludwig on it.
tournament?
Yeah, because he won the fucking Valorant.
He won the
thing.
Okay,
Valorant
it's
I
not
tournament.
too
earned
sharp.
that blade that I wield.
You would have to hack at Aiden's neck. To
I have
cut
a
his head
request.
off.
I have a
I will.
request. Please kill Shake. Kill. I'm like Eddie Brock in the church in Spider-Man.
It's sharp
kill,
on the end.
Kill Shake Drizzle.
Yeah. Okay. So Aiden.
My turn.
Aiden has a
new
problem
enemy
today.
He's got a new enemy.
It's Shaken Miles, which really the
Miles.
problem is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Because he fired up a game and he plays for the first time in 2 weeks, and Shaken Miles are giving him shit. I would be there if I wasn't on the other side of the damn desk playing
be
fucking
chirping.
World of
Be
Warcraft.
tripping. I'm losing to
tri-
a fox named Gracie Hot Dog, who over the course of 5 games, I'm realizing is very good.
and he's just mauling. And now he comes in, he's fucking screaming at Shaken Miles. And then Ludwig's like, Nick apologized, and Nick's like, I didn't do anything. Because Nick was telling him to shut up. Nick was just saying, you fucking chill out.
Yeah,
and
bro.
The vibes are crazy, so we need a vibe reset. You did it.
We need a vibe reset. Hey, everyone focus up. I want everyone to take a deep breath with me. Ready? 1, 2, through the nose. Out the mouth.
Why are you getting mad at Shake? He lost me in a fox
Bro.
ditto.
You
He
fucked up
lost
the
me in
whole
a
vibe
fox
reset.
ditto.
Jake?
Did you
Yeah.
really?
Doesn't mean
You know about this?
I didn't.
I'm saying, why'd you
he
get
did.
mad at Shake?
At Shake because
He lost
Shake
to me
loses
in a
fox
fox
dittos
ditto.
to you. Because
Because-
he's chirping.
Yeah, but like his chirps are, it's like a bird through a window.
Vibe reset.
He can't reach you.
Anymore,
He's
man.
Kicking me while I'm down.
As someone who responds to chirpers, it doesn't matter how low and small and pissant they are.
Really?
It doesn't. You're mad that they're saying
It
something.
only matters actually if they're big. Because if it was like Leffen behind me chirping, it's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well,
Or Mango.
that's fucked up because that means you respect Leffen more than you respect Shake.
At
Well,
Melee?
at Melee,
in the
he
world
should.
of Melee?
He should.
Absolutely.
Well, what
At
if
Melee, he should.
I don't know. Shake's got some ideas.
I 3-stock Shake in bracket at Genesis, and I haven't done that to Leffen yet.
Surely Shake is so much worse than Leffen that he has ideas that Leffen would never think of.
You think about that? Want some Yomi?
And that's why you need other people's perspective.
Shake's gonna fucking tweet out. They're doing tricks on it, bro.
They're doing, yeah, we're talking about Shake.
Tricks on
We're
him.
talking about me and only me.
Welcome back to the Yard, episode 117, everybody.
I think that's
fucked
right.
up.
I think that's right.
You're back.
I think that's right.
I'm back.
118?
I am back, and me and Shake are going to run a marathon, and we started
Oh
today.
my god!
I heard-
Shut
I-
up!
Is this,
Day
hold
one.
on. So is
God
this
damn
running?
it.
Because you were walking me through this last night. You're like,
I thought of a
you
genius
had a
strategy.
you had a weird cheater strategy, which is
Join
on
us!
day one. On day one, you will run
Join
1
us!
minute,
These are
1 minute,
wires.
and then tomorrow he's going to run.
No,
2
you're not
minutes.
pitching it right.
Sorry,
I'm not pitching it right.
Let Big OG, let Wide Man pitch it.
Do you guys want to run a marathon where you live in the world? Step 1, get off your tuchus today. Run
Wait,
for 1
can you
minute.
do it in the European guy who likes Americans accent?
Yeah.
Hey, sexy viewers. You want...
Hey, sexy viewers, you want to run fast and long for me?
you need... Shit, man.
You want to get fast? You can run 1 minute, 1 day. Yeah.
Great cinema, big fox. 1 minute? Not enough.
Great stamina.
You're gonna have big fucks and great stamina now.
We run 1 minute today.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, you must go outside and run for 1 minute.
Okay.
It's not that hard. 1 minute.
What's
1
the,
minute's
just
not
any
that
speed?
hard.
Just 1 minute of it?
You just have to not stop running.
Okay.
That's it. That's the only rule. It can be a slow run, but it has to be a run. It can't be a walk.
The definition of running being both your feet leave the ground at some point.
No.
Look, you know if you're walking.
Like, do one of these.
I'm just saying, speed walking, that's the definition.
Yeah, but fuck that.
Both
like,
your feet are planted.
You don't need if you're trying to figure out the way to like walk max, then this isn't for you.
You know it in your heart.
You know
if
what a
you're running.
run is when you're feeling it. Don't try to cheat. Only cheat on your girlfriend.
Yeah. The only.
That's the only.
No, he basically said it.
I want the audience.
None of you guys are brave enough to pipe up on the.
I
you're
really
the
just
only one
honestly
that's-
thought I couldn't make it better.
You're
That's how I felt.
Yeah, you're the only one that's single.
I so badly wanted to participate. I just thought I couldn't make that better. Rare moment.
I would
two?
never cheat on my girlfriend.
Okay.
I would never
Why
do
are you
that.
saying it like you're lying?
No,
You
I would
sound
never-
like you're confessing.
No, I'm never doing it. I'm never doing it.
You'll never do it.
I would never do it.
And you that's so nice of you to say. Let's all go around and say.
I'm now realizing by affirming that I would never do it. It just
You sound super guilty.
no, I'm not guilty.
Hey, men, call up your girlfriends
I would
right
never
now.
jerk off in a public Dunkin' Donuts.
I would
never do that.
I would never do that.
Because that's not something you should do.
Call
should
your
do
girlfriend
that.
right now if you're listening to this and say, I would never cheat on you.
I would.
No, I mean like never. I
Yeah,
would
like,
never,
out of the
ever,
blue.
ever.
And say, I have never done
It
it.
could not be more clear that I would never cheat on you.
Call your girlfriend and say, from here forward, I will not cheat on you.
I want you to know that from this moment forth, I vow never to cheat on you.
You know, I confessed something to Aiden's girlfriend last night.
Really?
Yeah, we were at the Halloween. What was it called?
Oh,
scary
spooky
midnight
hayride.
hayride.
Yeah, spooky hayride. And we were walking out. I told her, I was like, because Aiden's girlfriend has like a more interesting name than like your average name of a person. And I told her, I was like, you know, sometimes when I'm just like in private,
It's Puxatawny.
Puxatawny. So let's just use that for now.
Yeah.
So you know, like I told her, you know, sometimes when I'm just like alone and like in my room, I'll just be like Puxatawny. And I'll just say the name
Like
out loud.
me and Jumpin'?
Yes, I'll just do that to myself sometimes because it's just like it rolls off the tongue so nice.
Yeah, like Dumpin'.
And she was just like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Nice.
She's so into it. I'm like so good that she wasn't weirded out by that.
That's great because I had a conversation with her and it was like, you should watch One Piece. And then she's like, what's that? And I had to explain what One Piece is. But I had
to a
meme.
polite person.
It's
Yes.
the meme of like the Chad guy at the football game and the girl who's listening.
Yeah.
But it was worse because I was trying to explain it coolly, and then I had Nick Yingling. So I was like, yeah, it's about like this pirate, and he has a bunch of treasure, and he buries it. And Yingling's like, he eats the rubber fruit. He eats the rubber fruit. He's like Gummy. His name's Luffy's Gummy. And it's like, oh, come
No,
on.
you're not telling it right. You're not telling.
He does eat the gum fruit.
Like, tell him about the gum fruit.
No, Ludwig, you're being stupid.
No. See, all the fruits you have to say the name twice for some reason. 'Cause that's how they
Puxatawny,
name
don't
them.
watch it. It sucks. Ludwig, you suck.
Yeah, that was the conversation. And then Aiden said the dumbest shit he's
not the-
ever
it's
said
not
in his
the dumbest
entire
shit.
life.
Aiden.
He has a big track record, Ludwig.
I sent him an
The
offer.
Ben.
Sharks, I sent him an offer. I said, you have to watch all of One Piece in 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks.
It's an offer?
It's a lot of
This is an
fucking-
offer. You can watch all of One Piece in 2 weeks. One Pace version, which by the way is an edit where they remove like intros, outros, filler.
Fucking A.
It makes it 60% as long. So about
Maxing.
just for some reference, it's about 600 episodes worth, 20 minutes a piece. So we're talking about like,
One day the yard will be that long.
We're already there.
no, I don't think we'll ever.
Well, each a yard
hit
episode is like
600
5
episodes.
One Piece
We'll never do
episodes.
that.
So it
We
might
have a-
already be that long.
Okay, anyway, continue.
Our conversion rate's crazy.
Continue after the most hurtful thing you've ever said.
So he has to watch all of it 2 weeks. It's about like 16 hours a day on average. And I will give him $10,000. And it's all he's allowed to do is watch
Oh
One
my
Piece.
god, is that worth it?
And
No.
he said no.
It's not.
It is
For
worth
a
it.
guy
Okay.
like Aiden, it's not worth it.
To the weebs
obviously.
watching, they're like, "Of course I'd do it. I'm
any
already
human
gooning
watching.
in here." But to Aiden, is it worth it?
Aiden has like a human life. He has hobbies and he has things to do and he has girlfriend and he has friends.
I guess he already does the same thing with Valorant.
He does, which is kind of funny. But I think it's the
He
fact
does
that
do the same thing with Valorant.
Yeah.
yes, but or gaming in general. But it's funny, like he doesn't want to watch One Piece. That's the thing.
Yes, because he would easily, if I said, hey, for 2 weeks, you have to live in this small, like 2x2
Tiny,
apartment
like tiny.
in Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to
And
live.
the ground is made of Vegemite.
Yes.
And it's your only food.
And you have to like order on your own without any translator or friends. And
Yeah.
you'd be like, wait,
how do I sign up for free?
it's only 2 weeks? But at the moment it's One Piece and he has 10 bands,
So you think he's dumb for saying no? I
Crickets.
think
Yeah.
I don't think he's dumb
It's
for saying no.
16-hour shifts and you lose
10
2 weeks of your
bands.
life.
10 bands.
10 bands.
10 rack.
Yeah, but like 10 bands, bro, is not a lot for us. It's just not. You've created a monster.
He's in the group chat talking about taxes.
Yeah, he was complaining a little bit.
Y'all have become Republicans. I won't lie.
No.
Yes.
No. Not once have I complained about the amount.
That was the one thing you were complaining about. Lives in the group chat paying your tax bill, talking about how
it's
taxes.
not automatically withheld. I hate that I have this facade of the idea of money being had, but
seeing it
then
in
you
the
have to
bank
pay
account.
it out.
I get it. I hate how they take our money and we should be able to choose where we spend it. And the money will go around eventually.
The money goes.
Highways should be built by free labor.
I want to build. I want to fund the high-speed rail and the new metro stops.
But let's
and
do it in a
healthcare.
libertarian
That's great.
way.
We really
let's
zoomed
not
over
do
what
the
I said.
libertarian
I
way.
want the highways to be built by free labor.
Free labor.
Free labor.
Yeah.
You know what? Children are great laborers because their bodies are like rubber.
Because they all have eaten the gum for
Yeah, they've eaten the rubber.
Yeah.
That's how we'll convince them.
Yeah.
You never finished your pitch.
Yes.
Run for 1 minute.
Yeah, how is it oh, the offer's 10 grand. Yeah. Okay.
Well, first off, would you take the offer?
No.
Yeah, but that's because I don't have a lot going on right now.
You
You've
can't stream it.
switched.
No, I wouldn't.
Them have
I
switched.
did switch.
I would do it.
I did
But
switch.
if I had shit
No,
going
I
on,
wouldn't do it
wouldn't
before.
You've never switched.
Of course.
You wouldn't do it before, but you would eat one of my gum donuts?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep building up these 10K deals and then cash in.
Would you do this?
Tell the fucking people about
This is. I want to
Sorry.
turn this on you.
Yeah.
Same offer. I offer. You've already seen it. I'm giving you the same offer. 16 hours a day, One Piece nonstop. You can't do anything else.
like,
and
again?
at the end of 2 weeks, you get $10,000. You would of course say no to that, Ludwig.
I've done it.
Huh?
No, you haven't
Not
done
in
it.
2
No,
weeks.
no,
done
shut
it.
the fuck
Not
up.
in 2
You
weeks.
haven't done what you're
You
talking
didn't
about.
do it.
I've
You have not
watched it all.
done what you're. Yes,
but
but not in
not-
2
not
weeks.
in the
That's
chunk-
the whole
Yeah, but it's
issue. Is the
different for
time
me now 'cause I've
constraint.
seen it all.
If you give me, hold on. If you gave me the same offer, and said 3 months, I absolutely would do it. Absolutely. It's the fact that
3
it's
months.
in 2 weeks. It's because it's 16 hours a day, Ludwig.
Yeah, but you're paid.
Ludwig, you're
I've also
paid.
seen it
You
all.
won't
I've
answer-
seen
why are you
it all.
dodging the question, Ludwig?
it's not
Why are you-
about-
I'm here. Do I need to rephrase it to you?
Okay,
Wait,
that One Piece has more than the yard right now.
That actually
Let
might
me-
not be that.
Let me. I'm rephrasing it. You have to rewatch all of One Piece within 2 weeks.
Oh,
And for
rewatching
$10,000.
sucks.
Okay, listen,
for $10,000.
let me help you. Your memory is wiped. You don't remember what it's like to either come in your pants at night or watch One Piece.
Yes.
I'm Ludwig.
And you're dubbing.
I'm dubbing.
But you're still dubbing
Good to
with
meet
all
you.
the same responsibilities and the money you make. Would you watch it? Would you do this?
Yeah, my memory's wiped. I don't know my job anymore.
No, it's not your memory wiped. It's just the One Piece and coming in your
I
pants.
hate this. You've lost.
I'm dubbing.
You've lost.
I'm dubbing.
You're
dubbing.
you're being intentionally obtuse. And that's not fair to Aiden. Say what you fucking mean. Would you do
If
that?
I somehow didn't remember One Piece, I would do
You
it.
guys are wearing the same
No,
shirt.
you
wouldn't. You
Yeah.
wouldn't. You have too many meetings
So I'm
and
not allowed to answer for
responsibilities and make
myself.
too much money.
I
You're-
know. I
guess you don't like
you're
honesty
saying-
from your
oh
friends.
my
I guess I'm not
God.
allowed to answer
I'm gonna kill Ludwig with the katana, and then I'm gonna kill
last
Shake.
night- last night-
yeah,
Last night,
that's fair.
we were at Levin's house, and I think you were gone and you were gone, and it was a small group, and we were watching Impractical Jokesters for some reason, and there's an episode where they make one of their friends get Novocaine in their mouth, and they're all numb and fucked up in their mouth. But at the same time, me and Lud had the same idea. We were like, we could do it to Aiden. At the same, like he said it, and I was like on the brink of saying it.
It's just a guy filled with Novocaine trying
And
to
he
teach
can't
a
talk,
class.
and all his friends are laughing at him.
Aiden often in my mind as well, gentlemen, is like a crash test dummy for all the things I think
He's
about.
the Mythbusters ballistic gel guy, and I want to put a bullet in his head to see what happens.
We brought Aiden to put a bullet through his eyes to see if it'll kill.
It's an Aiden made entirely of ballistics gel, and it's in a car crashing against the wall
That would be
that explodes.
so funny.
My secret.
God.
My secret is that I'll be okay because I was also a gum child laborer.
And you ate the fruit. You ate
I
the
ate the
government gum fruit.
Yeah, and they had me work on the railroads. So when you shoot me, it's gonna do nothing.
He's okay. I missed it. We all missed you. What?
Run 1 minute.
Okay. Yes. Please say it.
The next day, you run 1 more minute.
Yes.
Okay.
1 minute's not hard.
Uh-huh.
Third day, another
Yeah, maybe at your pace it's not hard. My
And
pace.
you keep doing that until the end of the year.
So you can run 365 minutes straight,
Until the end of this year. So you can run 75 minutes straight.
which is
An hour 15.
I didn't ask.
That's so long to run.
But you're doing like you can do a minute. So like if you can quit at any point. That's the fun thing about this challenge. You can quit whenever, but you're not going to quit at a minute.
No, I
It's
can't.
like
No, I
smoking.
can't because I'll feel shame.
Yeah, but like that's up to your level of shame.
So much
I
of it,
think
Ludwig.
Similar.
Then you would do the whole thing. Then you would learn how to run a marathon by the end.
Somewhat similar to watching One Piece nonstop for 2 weeks. The problem with training for a marathon is at the tail end of it, like the last few weeks of training for a marathon, you're running like 2 hours a day.
It's so much of
It's
your
just
time.
so much of your time per day.
What are we so obsessed with time?
He comes back from Japan and he's like,
Over in the Nihongo, we slow it down, man.
we like to slow it down, take naps at lunch.
In the woods, the bugs, they eat your butt. You love it.
Is that what Chris?
That's what
You're
That's
so bad at the European
that's what
man
you and
voice.
Chris
No.
Roberts-
Yours is really good. Mine is the gold standard.
I know yours is like American.
All right, let's fuck.
Yeah, you're doing the American and Japanese games accent.
The Yakuza guy. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
be clear. Ludwig's king at the accent. Let's be real.
I think he misses sometimes.
I'm European.
European.
I'm European.
You went to Japan. Did you have fun?
Nihongo
Did it change you?
wakarimashita.
I was thinking he would come back all different.
Did you have more fun on this trip than the one before?
So this.
So this guy.
I didn't-
On this guy.
I thought you would have learned more Japanese on this trip, but you seem to be cycling the same 3 phrases.
Kokokara.
Oh, that
is
means
that
cookie
chicken?
cutter. Cookie
Chicken?
cutter. That means
Coco-
a
is it-
bottle of my piss. I've bottled my piss.
Isn't Coco here?
It's the ancient Japanese word
Koko
for
is here, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
bottled my piss.
But
Not
kokokara is from here. So from here on out, you shut your fucking trap when it comes to me and my Japanese learnings.
Right. Also, from here on out, I will never cheat on you.
would never.
I would never, but from here on out specifically.
Specifically, it will never.
I want to
occur.
clarify.
I didn't do it before. I'm just saying.
I didn't do it before.
I just want to reaffirm
but if I
my
did,
vows.
you wouldn't know.
If anything, a good boyfriend would re-up that he would never do it
I'm
from here on
reaffirming
out.
my vow, my silent vow to not cheat on you. And no, it is no longer silent.
I've had this vow. It was silent.
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
didn't
to
know
make
I
it
had a
Silent
vow.
vow, but I figured I would verbalize my vow to make it with more conviction.
All right, best, worst, and middle part.
Ooh.
Rose and thorn, if you will, and stem.
The Japan trip, it was great, dude. It was great, man.
No, answer his fucking question.
The best part was when I caught a big ass fish. It was such a big fish.
Oh, you
Nick.
fished in Japan too.
Nick, it was such a big ass fish, bro.
It's crazy because the pond's so little, though.
It was a really little pond.
So like how the fish get in the pond, though.
because they scammed them.
And
Did you
found
just
them.
like steal a koi from like a public
No,
building?
Can you
Connor
fish
got
for koi?
scammed. He spent $1,000. No, you're not allowed to fish koi. I don't think.
I don't think so either.
You, if you grow them, you can fish. You can
Koi-
do whatever the fuck you want with them.
Koi fish only exist in fountains at the mall.
or tattoos
Native
on
to
guys.
fountains.
Yeah.
When a guy with a koi tattoo dies, one is born in a pond.
That's
Yes,
right. Yeah.
yes.
And if it's your pond, you can do whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Stop saying that.
You can- it's your fish.
Right, I know. It just
Yeah.
feels weird when you say it.
Boy pond.
Your
That's where
property-
Aiden would go.
Your property.
It feels like you think that about other things outside of fish.
If you grow a thing in your backyard, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
growing shit in my yard to fuck with it.
it's just not necessarily
Fucking
true, right?
yours, dog.
It's not though, right?
Do
Like,
what you want. It's not. Who owns a goddamn government? No.
You can raise it, torture it, whatever you want to
I
do.
just
You
feel
do
like
whatever the fuck you want, bro.
You can't do whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
If you grow a koi fish in a pond in your yard, you can do whatever the fuck you,
You can
want.
take a magnifying glass and like do the little.
Dude, you can burn its eyes off.
I wouldn't do that. From here on out, I would never burn.
You're telling your koi fish from here on out, I will never burn your eyes off with a magnifying glass ever.
Eyes already singed.
And he's like, I can't see you, but that sounds so nice.
I would love that.
Best, middle, worst. You caught a
I
fish.
caught a big ass
That's the
fish.
best part of your whole trip?
Yeah, it was dope as shit.
Yeah, that sounds
Connor
ill.
paid $1,000 for this OG son to take us fishing. It's grandpa.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
little.
I know that one.
That's a little Nihonga for you.
Unk des.
Yeah.
Unky-san.
Blood Coon was there. And he brought us out to the ocean to go fishing. Fucking beautiful. We think we're going to go fishing like in the ocean. He brings us to like a floating dock. It's a small square that goes around this like little pond, and then he just shoved a bunch of fish in that pond before we got there.
He did. Like he injected the fish.
Yes, and he was like Zelda minigame.
Yeah.
And we're just there catching these big ass fish in this little area. So it didn't feel that good, but there was one fish. It was so big.
It's so dope. Like you're basically your parents gave you an Easter egg hunt and you found a big egg.
Yes. No, but it was Nick.
But it was a crazy
so
egg.
big.
It was a crazy egg.
Yeah,
It was a booty.
Yeah.
I actually think this egg was there before they put them all there. I think I found the only one.
It was actually
this
Easter bunny.
big.
No, it wasn't.
It was this big.
No, I saw a picture of it. It wasn't that big.
It was this big.
No, dude. He's the fishtails
It was like the
pinball
length
cabinet.
of your torso.
It might take
was
a bit,
big.
but
It
find a
was
photo,
really
please.
big.
Dude, you want big your fucking
It's on-
arms.
it's on,
I'm
Ludwig's
obsessed with you.
Instagram.
It's crazy. He looks so fucking crazy.
We were talking about how
Whoa.
you're always wearing tank tops on stream.
Yeah, we do be talking about that.
Well, so my packing strat, I packed the day of, because when you fly there, you're not allowed to sleep. So I stayed up the whole night. I woke up, did like a 5 a.m. hike. I got back, I packed my bag so I would sleep on the plane. I only packed 6 tank tops, 3 shorts, and then 6 Fruit of the Loom socks and 6 Fruit of the Loom underwear. That's it.
Okay.
And it was tight. And I just wore this tank. This was the tank top I
So
wore.
you just had like a default like cartoon outfit, like Bart Simpson.
Every day I'd rock up with a new tank.
You're a GTA 5 character.
Dude, he's gonna turn into like a Zuckerberg. Like I wear gray shirts and jeans every day.
I don't-
That's gonna happen.
I feel like anything he ends up doing is just so washed. Because it's like,
Wait, Ludwig or Mark Zuckerberg?
no, Ludwig.
They are.
No, I'm your life. It's like, okay, I went to Japan and I fucking found out this like world of like being relaxed.
You know they got fucking this thing called mochi. Crazy.
Dude.
It's like ice cream.
It's rice though.
Rice
Yeah,
though.
and it's
What?
dusty like my nuts.
Okay, what the hell?
It's
what
the same.
fuck,
It's the
bro?
same texture.
Bro, what's up with his nuts?
Like your nuts are like mochi.
Dusty is it? Yeah, you never heard this before.
No.
Dude, you ever fuck with mochi and it's like
It's kind of like your
It
nuts.
does
it's
feel
kinda
like-
like a nutsack.
Well,
yeah.
It's got your dead
And it's
skin
got
cells
some
on
ice
it.
cream inside.
You're
It's
talking
like
about
your
like mochi
nutsack.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
mochi
yeah.
ice cream, you feel it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all the warm mochi.
No, now I'm gonna think about Slime's balls when I have.
I
that
think
next
about
time.
them a lot.
I bet you
How
guys
often do you
cool.
think about Slime's balls?
Who, you asking me?
Yeah,
Every day of my
In the
damn,
third person, yeah.
damn life.
that's tight.
Fucking every day
All
when I
right,
eat
so
my
you caught a
damn
big
dinner.
fish.
No, I'm washed. Tell me why I'm fucking washed.
No, I was saying like you're rich guy pilled. So it's like everything you do is through the lens of being a rich
Oh,
guy who's
yeah.
discovering something about the,
The real
world.
beauty of life is the flowers outside your house.
Yeah.
Ever take 2 weeks to watch all of One Piece for
I'd do that.
$10,000.
I would do that.
fucking
Never
wouldn't.
ever do
But
that.
he'd tell his employees to. Classic CEO doesn't want to do it himself.
Well, I've done it. I've
Tells
done
the
it.
working
He would
class.
have
I've done it.
everyone summarize the week's episodes to him.
I also, you know
type
what?
this report
The
up.
reason I thought of it is because there's a Conan O'Brien bit where they trap one of their interns in a room and they make him watch all of Game of Thrones in preparation for the finale season.
Wait, that's fucking awesome. What the fuck?
And
This show's cool.
And then the guy comes out and he's like, "It's like pretty good."
Yeah, it sounds like a mid idea even when you say it.
It's funny to watch because it's like a CCTV footage of this guy, and
Yeah.
occasionally it'd be like Red Wedding. He's like, "Damn."
I was like, whoa, no way.
Yeah.
That's also helped by that show is actually pretty good for the first
Pretty
6
good for a
seasons.
while, yeah.
Well, One Piece is like the greatest.
Is One Piece the game of
That's the fish. That's this big.
It's not that big.
That's that big.
Dude, it's
Ludwig,
like
it's
the-
not.
It goes from my shoulder to my dick and
when I
balls.
say not that big, I'm not saying it's not big, but it's not as big as you're
Ludwig,
indicating. with your
I just
hands.
watched what you did there. You doubled it. But for one, we would have been so impressed with you if you didn't just exaggerate.
Check it out. Check it out.
No, you
No,
can't
that was a
do
good one. That was a good rotation. That was a good rotation.
Visually, he's using his hands to show
wait,
that
wait.
the fish he caught is way
Ludwig,
bigger.
that's a fucking big ass fish, and I'm
Such a
proud of you.
Big ass. It's a yellow tail.
And this is the one the guy just threw in there, right? So that's cool.
There was 3 of them. It took me 5 minutes to pull it out of the water.
Where did you all drive?
First of all, who do you think, if you had to just call somebody in this group, the greatest outdoorsman ever for life? Like, who would you say it is?
Who would you have anyone?
Who would
of anyone
who would
here.
you have
It's
to pick?
you, Ludwig. Of anyone here, it would be you and you alone.
Well,
you.
back against the wall
you,
could be me.
Ludwig.
Back against the wall. Like,
Aiden would get mad at the fish. That's the problem.
dude,
I just don't want the bait, dude. I like paid extra for like
on! Eat the worm!
Yeah.
Aiden would try that. I've learned that Aiden's go-to bit is eating stuff.
He does like putting things in his mouth.
We got
like keys.
We got an award from Patreon.
Yeah.
Like we haven't told you guys this. We got shipped an award and it's like creators of the year or something.
Yeah.
It's very strange. It's like a sculpture of someone's head. It's very weird. You'll like it, I guess.
What the fuck?
It looks like a poop with corn in it.
It's pretty cool. Let's go.
And they requested that we take a video of us opening it. So me and Aiden opened it together, and we opened it up. And while I'm opening it, Aiden starts eating the packing peanuts out of the box and chewing on them.
Okay.
Those are edible.
And I was just like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, he did it for the bit, right?
Yeah, he did it for the bit, but I'm realizing that's his go-to.
Did you swallow?
No.
Dude, he chewed one up until it looked like food.
They are edible.
No, they're these ones were biodegradable.
Yeah, it's the
too.
edible ones.
So I
You can
think
feed them to your kids.
I think I could have committed.
They
but I
can-
wasn't
If it's
sure.
in your backyard, you can feed it to anything.
Yeah, they're the flavor blasted ones.
If you grow the flavor blasted peanuts,
But he was unpackaging it,
They're the
and
fuck you want.
I was like eating it for as long as he was taking the wrapping paper off, and I kept
kept
telling him
eating
to
them.
hurry up.
He was slow.
it just made it a very different
What was our
video.
award?
It was a trophy
For what?
for like being big Patreon creators.
They gave us
Okay.
Patreon is doing like creator awards or something, and they
But it's the very first one they've ever done.
they should
Yeah.
make the Paychees, and it's like a show, and we show up, and we got fucking.
the page.
It sounds like they did that, but they
Dick and
just
balls
mailed
out.
out awards. What's the
We were-
specific category?
No, it's
Content.
like it's a milestone award.
Oh,
wanted
so
to-
it's like a YouTube plaque.
Yeah,
We were talking about this a bit
but
last
they're
night.
handmade, so presumably there's not a lot of them. Like it was obviously handmade.
Yeah, the handmade guy's head.
And I was curious,
I'll
like,
show you a
what
photo
are
of it.
what
We're
are the
talking about it
accounts
too
on Patreon bigger than ours, and like how has it changed since like the last time I looked? And all of the accounts with more, if you go look at the list by most patrons, like half the accounts in the top 20 are for Sims 4 mods.
What?
Sims
Yeah.
4 mods are huge.
And I was like, dude, I was like, what is this? 70,000 patrons, Sims 4 mod, Sims 4 mod, Sims 4 mod. It's like 11 of the
I
top
didn't realize
20.
it was that big, but I know it's blown up a lot in the past few years because when we played The Sims back in the day,
Yeah.
I was looking for mods that would let you play multiplayer, and they were super like janky, didn't work well. And then now they have like a bunch that do like very well.
The mods are crazy. There's like a uncircumcised mod. Like there's like Sims fucking mods.
We need that.
Yep.
We need
You think so?
it's representation.
There's
yeah.
like
It's
there's not only
representation side.
mods that makes the Sims fuck, but you can like choose how much skin they got on their peeps.
They were all circed in Sims. That's fucked up.
Well, you don't see; it's all blurred.
Yeah,
But
but
now
it's
we
like
can-
but you can choose your own adventure any way you want it.
Zipper, I sent you the trophy. And what we realized looking at it long enough is that it's the shape of the new Patreon logo. Is why the head is so weirdly
Oh,
shaped.
this is just a promo for their fucking Patreon logo change.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
that is weird.
Oh, it
That's
looks
a
like it has a
weird thing.
croc on its head.
It does look like Ludwig Croc.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite emo.
It also looks like a creepy baby.
or a poop with corn in it. Yeah.
What is
This
that?
is
That's
horrible.
really
I like it.
weird.
No, this is not what they gave us. Are you being real?
No,
this
this is what
is
they gave.
for
It
real.
came in a package from
I
Patreon.
feel like you guys are fucking with
This
us.
looks like Death Stranding.
This is not Exploding Horse. That was awesome and a
Doesn't
great
it?
bit. This is different. This is real.
This is horrifying.
Yeah, and now it's in our house.
And there was also it does explode like a horse.
And
in
they
that
like
movie.
credited the artist like handmade by I can't remember her name.
Oh fuck!
And-
I love it.
No,
I
now
think
there's a
it's-
human
no, I think
attached.
it's really good
Now
looking.
you care.
It's well made for sure.
Yeah.
You can tell.
God.
So that's ours. We win.
Well, that's fun. Thanks to viewers like you, we've won Patreon. We beat the game.
Yeah, and now we're gonna do the extended levels.
No, we're gonna do Patreon hardcore, where it's like,
Where we reset, where we delete the
We delete the
Patreon
Discord
start-
and try
New
to
Game
still
Plus?
continue.
yeah,
New
yeah.
Game Plus, but we remove the lowest tier.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, all the fiveys go.
Patreon hardcore, and it's $100.
It's fuck you tier only.
Yeah.
That's the toughest one. What's our gender breakdown for Patreon? Do you know off top?
It's probably the same.
Probably
as
just
the
the same as the
You're
viewership.
such
I
a
feel like it's
data
not.
head.
You think
can
it's
check right now.
different?
I think more women use Patreon.
I'll check right now.
Why do you think that?
I do feel like there is a higher percent of women that are active in the Discord.
From what I know in my years of making,
Why isn't it called her scored? Just saying. So
Yo says that.
just saying.
I'm
Yo
not
says that.
fast enough to think of something funnier. So,
So it lives. It plays, and we continue.
Well, the reason I say is because in my years of creating, women have always been more involved in like the deeper layers of enjoying something. I think we've talked about this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
PO box, most of the stuff is sent by women.
yeah, women are more like core heads.
Meet and greets. Anytime that happens, it's usually more women than men. And I feel like Patreon is another bastion where I could believe there are
I'm
more
already
women on
Dream,
it.
Dream was talking about this.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, you were with the dream heads?
Were you at the concert?
What were they all
he was
saying?
at a party.
His head was between
and
his
I think
knees, and he
was
brought it back
talking. He was in a group, and he was talking to, I think it was Austin, about his breakdown for his audience versus like who goes to the concerts. And his audience breakdown is like 80% men, I think. And then, but the concerts are almost like 100% women, or something like that.
I have never met a human being in my real life who is like, I'm into Dream.
You're 33.
But they're out there. I think
know.
they're just younger, right?
I know, which is a good thing.
How could that have backfired?
It hasn't
still did.
backfired, but it's more like I cannot
Hang around a middle school.
There's a whole world, and I will.
Grow some of them in your backyard.
Concerts. He's
Yeah, the
packing out
fuck you want.
concerts.
It's just like there's this whole like there's like this world that I can't even fucking see. It's just like this invisible war, like Deus Ex.
To give you a counterpoint, have you met someone in person who's a big fan of Tim the Tap Man?
No, because I don't go on construction sites.
He is adored by truckers.
God, can you imagine? Can you imagine working in like you're working at like on a North Dakota oil field on your lunch break, and you watch Tim crack a knife, and you're like,
Yeah, right. That's my guy.
and you just get back to work.
Yeah,
There's a whole world. There's so many worlds out there.
there are.
So
So
there's
it's,
worlds.
the world is so big for us. All right.
this is literally a line from Kingdom Hearts.
What? It sort of doesn't say all right.
You guys, there's so many
All
worlds
right.
out there for us. They're so big, man.
Did
They're
you
so big for
Oh,
us.
Sora, all right, man.
Did you see the clip at Worlds?
Oh, did you, Devin?
I don't
He's
know.
intruding upon. He's invading culture.
I've permeated the membrane. Zipper, could you go on our subreddit, the Yard subreddit,
Oh,
and then click? It's like this third one. It's slime being mentioned at Worlds.
yes, I saw this on my stream. So for some context,
Let's watch it. Let's listen.
let's watch it in a second. But for some context, you have a lot of mannerisms that have infected my life, and they turn.
The answer is Patreon doesn't track that metric.
Yeah, he was
That's
with it
crazy.
for a while.
The natural cycle is you do some shit,
Yep.
and then eventually it's picked up by viewers.
He's gonna be doing this in 2 weeks.
He's gonna do this the whole time, and then in part my viewers. And so for a long time, people were saying, "Ludwig, you're sunsetting,"
Yep.
which was not the best one. I didn't love that one.
That one, but it
They
doesn't.
kept saying it.
Ludwig lied. People died. That was
Ludwig lied, people died.
They stopped saying it because eventually the sun goes down.
But recently,
Yeah, but you play Sweet Game and you get 24K viewers now, so I don't feel bad.
33K. Recently,
Let's go.
Yeah, like 32K.
I was playing Suika game, and then while I'm getting TTS donations, they're all impersonating slime, but with the Elmo voice, which kind of sounds like Germa doing an Elmo impression. So it's like, Dabin, will we be friends forever? Dabin, would it be easier to take care of one dog or 9 dogs? Dabin, I love you, man. I love you, Dabin.
I realized so badly I just want to pull string slime. Like, I just want like
am already.
He's
happy.
already
I
string
want a
slime.
doll. Like I want to hold it and be like, and it's like, all right, man.
What I was thinking about. We have a friend named Sam from New Zealand, and I was like, this is the domino of Sam doing
We do?
an Arteezy impression.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam.
Is
Yeah, Sam.
is the domino that knocks down to this World's caster in 2023 saying, all right, man,
All right, let's
on
listen to it.
broadcast.
So Worlds is happening right now for League of Legends. They're in group stage. This is live.
Yeah, big viewership. Go ahead, DJ, spin that shit.
Sorry, so,
Aria has 6, and that's all that matters.
so I watch a lot of the Yard, and Slime has this thing where he keeps going, "All right, man," and it's like all I can hear is "Papa Man" every time I say this. "All right, man," and he's not all right, man.
He's in the-
No,
he's in the
not.
rafters forever.
It's a disaster.
Wow! You've given him too
It's
much
crazy.
leash.
During Worlds, I watch a lot of the Yard. That sentence alone
Yeah.
is crazy.
Wow, no,
On
don't make this about
broadcast
you.
during a professional League of Legends match.
Yeah, don't make this about
That's
you guys.
group stage,
He
it's group
said
stage.
slime,
He did say slime.
and then he said the thing I say.
He didn't say it should be called herstory. He didn't start eating. He didn't bring out his big ass muscles.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, no, we all have our
We all have our
attributes.
thing.
What is it?
You didn't
Well,
display
you're-
no
you're-
reading comprehension.
We're an RPG. Yeah, he wasn't late to his job.
Who you guys talking about for that
in
one?
the topic channel this week, I had a Ludwig compliment thing I wanted to get to, and I don't want to get to it anymore.
Nah,
See, I
that's
was-
all right.
He
You always talk
doesn't.
about
That's
your
the
muscle.
fucking
He
thing.
doesn't
He doesn't
need-
even
he
want
doesn't
it.
even need my
He doesn't even
remote.
care. He doesn't want it.
In one ear
He's
out
just
the
fuck-
other.
I want to cut your muscles off
What?
in my backyard. So I can do
cook
the
'em.
fuck
And
I
then grow them
want.
underground and make a koi fish or whatever happens.
No, I don't think that.
I want to grow corn.
I
out
wanna
of your
grow
muscles.
another one.
You know
You
why?
do whatever I
You know
want
why
to
I'd
it.
be the greatest outdoorsman?
Why?
It's because I'd kill and eat you, and I'd live
See,
for
here's
weeks.
the thing: you catch and eat fish.
Weeks,
I
maybe
catch
months,
and eat you.
because your muscles are so big. You have so much meat.
I
in
would
there.
feed you for a while.
Yeah.
Your gains would go away so fast in the wild. Oh, you'd be worthless to
No,
me.
because I was gone in Japan for 10 days.
No,
Didn't lose them.
he's a calisthenics guy, dude. He'd figure it out.
No, but his gains, he can't support it.
This is what I've been doing recently. I've been doing like 100 push-ups, 100 squats.
Oh my god, dude! Cutie sent me this video.
Oh
it's
my
the
God.
Fucking, it's the camera outside of their house, and Ludwig is in. He's in like this tight ass like blue underwear. Like, and it's just his underwear, bro.
Dude.
And he's like taking a call outside, like on the street.
Is he doing the thing
No,
where he looks
it's-
pregnant?
No. Oh my god, it's so funny. And he's got like this tight ass like spandex undies, and he looks fucking
Can
amazing.
you crop it so it's just him, so it's not revealing of the area?
I probably shouldn't. And it's like, and so he's taking a call, and then he's like, okay, and he's all done, and he starts walking back inside, but then he stops, and he just gets on the ground and does 20 push-ups.
Dude, you're so beast.
Dude, and she sends me this. She's like, she just sent me like, this is for you, and I'm like. To her, I was like, "What does this accomplish, Ludwig? Like, what the fuck is it? Like,
No, he's beast mode for that.
It is beast
Yeah,
mode,
beast mode.
but it's so funny.
one's
like,
even looking, bro.
This is just what he's doing,
Dude,
and the
I-
camera just caught him doing it.
Well, the camera detects when there's a human, and
Yeah.
then I didn't know this, so I've been back there. I got a like a cold bath,
Yeah.
so I have a cold bath.
Fucking
That's
rich
what I
guy.
do
You
got
back
a
there.
cold
This is
bath?
rich-
I got a
that's
cold
what I'm saying.
bath.
This is rich guy shit.
watch One Piece and Cooties for
This is so fucking
I'll
crazy.
do it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
cold bath.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. What time are you waking up these days?
Not that early. My
Not
sleep
early
schedule's
enough to
pretty
have a
bad.
fucking cold bath. You
Wait,
got
what do you mean?
priorities. You're taking cold plunges.
I do cold plunges.
You're crazy, bro.
What's your meat look like when you're in there?
It's so small.
Can you describe it in detail?
Yeah. You ever see like zoomed in 30x image of a fly?
It's like when you leave a carrot in the fridge behind some shit for like a month.
It's like a dumpling. It's got the twisted top and it's all bulbed at the bottom.
Zipper, can you Google macro image of a fly?
Yeah. So you're taking cold plunges, meat as small as can be. Oh my god.
That's about right.
That's really funny. You're a
about right.
fucking funny guy.
I've thought about this a lot. And then I do the push-ups right before I get in, warm myself up.
Okay, I see. So it's part of your routine.
What time of the day you do this about?
Whenever I can squeeze it in. It's not like about a schedule.
Because I've heard the whole cold plunge thing is you like first thing when you wake up. It's like how you start your day.
Yeah, that's like the fucking Mark Wahlberg.
I'd rather fucking die. I hate being cold.
I hate being
I
cold
do
too.
it as like a discipline thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like just to prove you can type of
Yeah.
type beat.
Hey, shut up!
Yeah, it works pretty well.
Yeah, that did work.
And we were talking to you, the viewer.
Fucking loud as
He
shit.
was talking to you.
He was
the viewer.
hearing your inner dialogue while you're on your car ride to work, and he was annoyed by it. So shut up, viewer.
Is the boys in the office talking about?
They're hooting. They're hollering. Yeah, that's it. I do it whenever I can, and it's just to see if I can do it.
Well, isn't it bad because like
Ludwig's so cool.
it's your body, bro?
I hate
It's
that
good
he's
for your
cool.
sciatica or some shit. I don't
I
know.
hate
Don't
it.
ask me. I don't.
It's
know.
kinda
You
nice.
don't understand?
It's nice.
You're doing it? Fuck.
No, I haven't.
Well,
Googled it once.
it's not nice.
It is.
And you're. It's not nice.
Yeah.
When there's no hot water in the fucking shower after you work out.
Oh,
and
this
you're like,
is so funny. Have we talked about this?
no, we
right?
haven't talked
oh,
about
this
it.
is so funny.
No, I posted it on the Twitter because I was like, the people need to know that there's fucking a method to the madness. That we don't just dump on Aiden because it's funny, which it is.
Because he deserves
We
it.
dump on him because sometimes he has these crazy fucked up lines that he takes in his logic and his thought. So there's no hot water at the fucking office in the shower. We work out all the time here. It's like goddamn why in here.
That is one of the biggest reasons people come in is to work out.
It's the Young Men's Honors Association,
Young man.
Yeah.
the YMAA, YMLA.
Yeah.
Young Men Honors. Anyway, I'm fucking. I go and I take a shower and I just like wait for it to heat up because I like hot water because I'm a fucking goddamn American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my one trait where I'm like I couldn't live with the beasts 'Cause I hate cold water. I just fucking hate
The
being
beasts
cold.
don't get warm water.
Yeah,
They
the
don't
beasts,
get it.
the beasts only get cold
But
water.
I'm like waiting for it to warm up, and it's just not. And you realize there's this moment when you realize like it's not gonna warm up, and I've got to either do this or I've got to like go home. And so I just did, and I took a cold shower.
Lud, what's your? This is related. I promise.
Well, okay, but real quick, the reason why Aiden is a psycho in that is because Aiden has known about this for a while.
He's known. Yeah, the
And
known.
then,
we have no hot
so
water.
Slime pops in the group chat. He says, "Hey, anyone notice there's cold water?" And Aiden's like, "Oh yeah, but I like it, so I haven't said anything." Or like,
Dude,
I
yeah,
forgot to
it's
say anything.
crazy.
I have one counterpoint to this. Because when you brought this up, you said, is the hot water still not working at the office shower?
Yes.
Which also implies that you didn't tell anybody.
That's correct, because I only started doing this, and I've thought about this as well. I am complicit a little bit in not raising awareness.
Yes.
But you fucking live here. You
Yeah.
fucking live here,
Yeah.
and you take a shower every single fucking day.
Well-
so I was like, it must be something he has encountered
Yeah.
and he is handling.
He likes it.
There must be someone who showers here every day that will solve this problem. And he was like, oh no, I like it, so I just didn't say anything.
You've just been
And I
ripping
was like,
cold
I'm losing
showers?
my
Yeah,
fucking mind.
for like a month.
And you just like it.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me. But that is also a preference thing.
That's also hype, though.
It is kind of hype. I was like, damn, Aiden has this on me because he doesn't care
Also,
what temperature the water
the
is.
deeper funny part of this is that Miles also was showering here, and he
Yeah.
also likes cold showers, so he also did this.
Yep.
This is Miles.
I've
There
done
could
one.
be sludge.
I've done
There
one.
could be raw hamburger meat coming out of the fucking shower head. Miles be like, "Oh, it's fucking
shower's cool.
It's good meat.
It's cold. Nice
No,
cold
like it
meat.
feels good. Like the meat, like it's on your shoulders, and you're like the meat's like really nice.
Smoke a cig in there?
Yeah, why is everyone into cigarettes now? What happened?
It's back, dude. It's like the bees.
Yeah, Mike was saying it's back. You were saying it's back.
It's like the bees. They're back.
You smoked a cigarette last night.
Oh, yeah, they're back.
You and you're to what run 2 minutes today?
I ran 1 minute today. It was easy.
It's like the Olympic torch is one cigarette.
I realized last night when you guys got cigarettes that the gap between choosing to smoke a cigarette was getting too small for me, because that was going to be like the fourth one of the year and like the third one in like a couple months, and I was like, you know, this is probably not good. and I did not join it.
If you're listening right now, call up your girlfriend.
yeah,
Say, I would never cheat on you. Do you want to smoke a pack of cigarettes with me?
yeah.
Until completion.
Until completion. We will smoke a pack of cigarettes together, and you can crush them. I'll let you crush the menthol ones.
They don't have menthols in California. That's what sucks.
No,
They do.
Do we
They
outlaw
do.
'em?
They not like legally.
Yeah, you gotta go to a gas station and be like, "You got the menthols?" And they go like, "Yeah, we got them." And they pull
Don't you
them
got
out.
them like under the fucking...
Yeah. And they charge you whatever they
You
want.
need a hookup.
Bro, that's
And then
weird.
How do you think Ryan always has them?
I don't know.
You're getting
I
unregulated prices, though.
figured
Yeah.
Ryan bought them from
Black market
Cambodia or some
menthols.
shit.
Whoa, it's tummy time. Look at Ludwig. Ludwig, you look so good. What have you been putting in your body food-wise?
To look like that.
I put a lot of protein in it. I don't refuse any.
You don't refuse any protein.
No
Protein.
protein refused. And I will say, and it's, you know what? It's HelloFresh that has kept you looking so tight and so Chad. But you know what?
Hey, stop staring. It's really rude.
I'm going to talk at his body without looking at his body. Keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes to choose from. Because you can, don't rub it.
Stop. So you looked.
And I
Did you?
can't-
How did you
Look,
see it?
dude,
If you
look.
didn't look-
HelloFresh
How did
has
you see
kept
it?
him
Look,
so hard. I
From
can't.
fit and wholesome to pescatarian to veggie, options to swap proteins. They have a meal plan that suits your lifestyle.
It's quick and easy.
I like HelloFresh because I'm lazy and I don't want to go to the grocery store, and it solves that for me. That's the big thing I like.
You know what it doesn't fix though? HelloFresh can fix so many things in your life.
Oh.
It can't fix the gaping, like concave, like the chest cavity.
We're doing that. Yeah, we're doing that. It's
No
really
matter
good.
no matter how much HelloFresh you eat, it will never
a birth
expand
defect.
your
It's a birth
pectus
defect.
excavator.
It never
It's
fills
literally a birth defect.
the
It's ableism.
hole in your chest.
Ableist.
that-
Ableist. Okay. I have a fucking tight bod because I eat apple cider cake with caramel sauce.
Or it also it is crafted by the barbecue pulled pork nachos.
It's true. That's true.
Handcrafted by those.
That actually
nachos.
sounds fire.
know.
Barbecue pulled pork.
40 weekly recipes though.
So yeah, go to HelloFresh.com/50theyard and use code 50theyard for 50% off plus free shipping. They sponsor the podcast. We appreciate them. We appreciate Ludwig, even with all of his flaws.
You could get
Even
Finn.
his
You could
deep-
get
Stop.
Finn.
His deep, dark flaw.
You should call
And
out your friends.
And I bet, viewer, your chest looks normal.
You should call out your friends when they're ableist, like these two losers.
How is it ableist?
And you
What does
should-
it prevent you from
and
doing?
You should go to
What does it prevent you from
and
doing?
you should go to hellofresh.com/50theyard and use code 50theyard. You should do both of those
America's
things.
#1 meal kit.
Number one meal kit. What does it prevent you from doing?
I want to kill you.
What does it prevent you from doing? America's number one meal kit. Thank you, HelloFresh. What does it prevent you from doing?
Get us out.
Last night we went to like a haunted. We already said this. We went to like a haunted cabbage patch. What is it? Haunted
hayride.
Haunted hayride. Which is like you just sit on a truck and then like all these people jump out and spook you. And on the way there, me and Mike, who's our friend, we were sitting there and we're like kind of alone with each other for a moment. No one could hear us, and we're in the back and we're like, "Hey, are you low-key kind of scared actually?" and we're not kidding. And he's like, I don't like being scared. And I was like, I don't either. I don't like being jump scared. And we were like kind of like, we don't want to tell the group we're pussies, but like actually this is kind of scary for us. And so the whole time,
But for real though, like Loki though,
the whole time
like
I'm
no
in
cap,
line,
I'm a
I'm
little
like,
scared.
I'm actually a little nervous. And there's like children in line, and I'm like rationalizing, like, oh, there's kids here, it should be fine then. But there's like adults who were walking out, and someone literally walked by us and said that was the scariest moment of my life.
Oh,
And someone pointed it out, and I was like, oh, I don't like being scared.
I realized last night that what gets me, I cannot turn it off, is chainsaws. Chainsaws just terrify
They freak you out?
Well, they
Have
were-
you ever handled one?
No.
They were gasoline chainsaws. They just didn't have the chain on them.
Yeah.
Dublin, let's get chainsaw for a layman here.
Well,
They're
we'll
real
get you a
fun.
chainsaw to use for yourself.
They're real fun. You chop up a fucking tree leg with a chainsaw, you realize, hey, you know what? This thing's kind of cool. This is a damn tool to use. Hey, Dublin,
Get
go
over your
and
fear.
buy him a chainsaw.
I'll get you a chainsaw, buddy. You want a big chainsaw?
Anyway, I
We'll
conquered.
cut
I
a
conquered
koi
my
fish
fear.
in half in my
Here's
yard.
your-
It was
Conquer
not
a
scary
little
even a little bit.
It wasn't scary a little bit, but what was funny is Mike afterwards, somebody was like, "Hey, look, can I get a picture?" I was like, "Sure." And then walked away. Didn't think anything of it. Like an hour and a half later, we're watching TV, and Mike's like, "Yeah, actually, I asked, and it turns out they had a bunch of haunted mazes. Those were scarier." And we were like, "Ask who?" He's like, "Well, actually, that guy that said hi to you found me on Twitter, and then followed me." And
No,
then
there's
DM'd
more,
me."
there's
There's
way
more.
more nuance to this that he's skipping. Mike recognized a shit poster
Yes.
in line. Like he was like, that guy tweets.
Oh, shit.
And he
Like
was-
Crime Wave 420 or some shit?
Yes, exactly
Yeah.
like that. And he was like, I know that guy from shit posting. And Mike was like, hey, are you this guy? And he was like,
Who
yes.
was it?
I don't remember
Forget his account name,
Alex
man.
something.
Wow.
And he recognized him. And then that guy found Mike later because I think I wasn't in this interaction, but apparently he knew he was with Ludwig.
Okay.
So later he went to Ludwig's following and looked for Mike and then found him and then was like, hey, nice meeting you. And Mike's like, how the fuck did you find me?
Whoa.
Because he didn't say his name or anything. And the guy's
That's
like, I just looked through
sick.
Ludwig's stuff.
Being a poster and like having street fame is probably it's like the least payout of any kind of
was saying
fame you could ever have.
He probably lives in constant fear that someone will say that to him in public. Like
what?
imagine you're with like your girlfriend's family and someone's like, yo, you're the shit poster. And you got to explain Twitter to like your girlfriend's grandma.
It depends how bad of a shitposter you are.
I realized I'm in constant fear of strangers finding out I have a podcast.
Really?
Yeah, because like when you're in a group of people and they're like, hey, you know, so-and-so has a podcast. And like, what's your little podcast about?
Oh, we got big wieners though. That's the difference. As someone who
Both are lame.
who
It's
has
like
constantly always had a podcast, the difference is that you tell somebody that you got the biggest one or whatever.
yeah, but you go like, yeah, I have a huge one. It's so lame.
No, because you.
This is the difference. This is the difference.
Because you tell them how much, if it comes up naturally, you tell them how much it earns, and they shut up real quick.
guess
Now
we're
they start
different.
asking big questions.
I guess we're different because I don't want to be like, yeah, it makes me a lot of money.
No,
Yeah.
but you're not supposed to just bring it up. But I remember I was seeing somebody and I was like, the conversation comes up and you're like, yeah, this is what I do. I do a podcast. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then like 2 weeks later, she's like, so how like big is your podcast? And I'm like, oh, it's pretty big. Like, and she's like, how, like asking more questions. And then I was like, well, yeah, here, do you
And
want?
then you went ban for Ben.
I was like, well,
Those are the fun questions.
I was like, here's the Patreon page, and her jaw fucking dropped.
What
And I'm like-
normies actually do is they go, oh, what's it about? And you go, oh, it's like kind of like a comedy show. It's like
Yeah.
comedy. Oh, like, hey, can I be on your podcast? I'll make a joke.
And that's fine.
And you all that, and you have to just be like, I'm a scarecrow for you
That's okay,
now.
because you're smurfing on them. Because they think it's like a fun scarecrow prank, but the scarecrow is just filled with bands. It's like fucking Pablo Escobar's scarecrow. And you pull over one layer and it's just fucking hundies, bro.
I've done this with. I mean, the same thing happens with YouTubing and streaming, right? Like
Yeah.
if you say you do YouTube, I think most people are like, oh, like you make enough,
Oh, you touch slime for a
Yeah.
living?
right? Or they're like, can I look you up? And back in the day, like that can be like intimidating. If I have like 5K subs, it's like, oh yeah, sure, you can, you can look it up.
Yeah.
Do you think it sucks that the validation comes from the scale? Like, do you think wouldn't it be nicer if people just thought it was cool from the get-go?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're using that as like a quantifier of if it's working or not, as opposed to like giving a deep dive into your channel and then determining whether or not you make stuff that's valuable. They're just using a number to be like, oh yeah,
Sure.
it's
I mean,
working.
it's success. Everyone cares about success, right? So it's
Yeah.
like how successful you are at what you do is instantly more interesting as it scales.
As long as it doesn't change your trajectory. Like you shouldn't quit just because somebody
no,
looks
no.
at
Just
your
because someone
weak ass.
is, yeah, okay.
If
YouTube channel.
the only reason you're doing shit is so a random stranger can be impressed when you say it, it's like you got to figure something
No, it'd be
else
the
out.
opposite. I think, wouldn't it? Is like you're not seeking their validation through the scale or success of your project. You're just doing it because you think it's enjoyable.
That's what
And
I'm
it would
saying.
be nice if people.
I think I
Well,
just
yeah,
have.
but like people think anything is cool, but like to show that you're succeeding at it and don't have to like get in a car at 9 a.m. every
Yeah.
weekday, that is important to people.
I think I get the self ick when I tell people I'm successful.
Oh, me too. That's why I live like a
I
waste man.
refuse to do it. Like I just want to say like, yeah, I do a thing that's working really well.
I say that
What
too.
are you doing?
I'm extremely humble when it comes to that shit because I don't want to come off like an asshole.
We make more than doctors, dumb it.
No, if they're gonna be assholes,
more than
It's so funny to say.
I'm extremely humble. Yeah.
truth's the truth,
Dash,
baby.
my most humble friend.
Dumb it.
No, you never
remember
bring
when
it
we
up.
were
You know what's
humble
fucked up
beasts,
is I can
dumb
go
it.
rack for rack with a surgeon and win.
Yeah. Isn't it? But you only say that. I never bite first, bro. And neither do we.
Wait, are the surgeons biting?
If they
surgeons are-
chirp and chat,
The Patreon is full of surgeon DMs.
Hold on. Which surgeons are chirping in chat?
I don't know. I don't know, but they might be.
In case they are. Although I'm humble.
Every time they're dicks to me, bro, I have to pull the nuke, and I can no longer pull the nuke after a certain point.
My strategy's been working.
Of what?
I've had a strategy for like 10 years now. Because when I was in high school, I was not like athletic at all or strong. I was on the bench for varsity soccer for both years.
But you
never
were on the
played a
team.
second. Was on the team purely from a morale standpoint.
Yeah.
Uh,
Come on, guys!
and then I want to be big, man. I want to be bigger, stronger. So I
Big
went to
man.
college and I went to the gym. But then I started rolling with a bunch of people who go to the gym all the fucking time. Who are way bigger than me, way stronger than me. So then I joined video game land.
That's not why you did that.
I started hanging out with you. Yeah, but the moment I started hanging out with you guys, I went from small fry instantly to you like way back in the day. You'd be like, "Oh, you're big, man."
you are big. You were big.
you're
You worked
big,
out
man.
all the time.
But it was just big for this group.
You're smurfing.
No, you
And
are
then,
big.
no,
though.
but then I went to Japan, and in Japan we did like a bunch of physical challenges every day. And it's like me, Connor, American Pete, Chris Broad, and Ditus.
yeah, American Pete cannot bench shit.
And they're all YouTube
say it.
streamers.
Yeah.
And they can't bench shit.
Yeah.
They can't. They have a collective age
Connor's
of 300.
ghoulish, emaciated body just can't hold up. His Welsh frame can't do it
They
like
got
you
the
can.
chopsticks that help you when they're eating their fish. I can't hold it, Ludwig. Can you feed me?
Ludwig.
He's eating beans all the time. And then I come in smurfing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, let me do this bowling thing.
Blood lift.
And I'm barely squeaking by 100. But in this group, because I'm smurfing,
Yeah.
I look like a god the whole week.
Well, you are top 1% of human beings. If you count
physical
population,
strength?
Probably true.
You're already top cut
like population,
in society.
No.
Yeah,
Bro,
maybe
yes.
not in the
Yes.
people.
It's a
Maybe
zipper.
not top 1% of people that go to the gym every day, but out of all people altogether, absolutely.
Out of all people in my age group, no.
You don't think so?
No, definitely not.
Dude,
Oh,
even,
you know,
even
he's having a flashback to that kid on Valorant who said post your bench, and he fucking
Well, that kid was
Ludwig got
big.
sunned.
That kid is
I'm
big.
thinking about college.
That was a big
I'm
fucking
thinking
kid.
about college where a lot of people spend a lot of time working out and stuff like that. And like even then, not that high percent of people were like, I would say as beefy
I mean, I
as
guess
you are.
if I'm looking
Wait,
on the
hold on, why
broad
are we-
spectrum,
I'm just getting locked into talking about how fucking big
Yeah, no
and
more
hot
tank
you are.
tops.
I don't want to do this.
No tank
this
tops
is
for
tank
Ludwig.
only. I'm tank only.
I
No
dare I
tanks
say,
for Ludwig on the
we
show.
need a dress code.
Yeah,
we need
yes.
a dress
we don't
code.
need a
Yes.
damn
You're
dress.
only- you're only allowed-
The straps
I know you're
are
about to
too
say.
small. Too small
What were you gonna
straps.
say?
Too small straps
Too small.
distracting
Was
the
it
other boys
Catholic
in the
podcast?
class.
You're only allowed to wear the Cutie Cinderella Pets t-shirt.
Yeah.
Only.
Is that what you thought I was
This is
gonna
the
say?
Yeah, I
new
don't
uniform.
That
This is
me,
the new
that me and
uniform.
Aiden accidentally
What
wore.
about this? Wait, are you wearing the Swift Ghost one?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the
Oh,
legendary.
so we're both
cut.
wearing prototypes?
Yeah. Look at the Coots
Yeah,
red
this
eyes.
one's actually
I got the Coots
horrifying.
red eyes
Yeah,
misprint.
that's the Shadow Pets.
And it has the Swift like the Steve Harvey meme.
Oh man.
I-
Yeah. So no more tank tops. You're done.
Yeah.
I think you should retire.
tanking. I'm tanking and fanny packing.
I'm coming in a tank top next week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna get big.
I'm cutting the best friend shirt into a tank top. I'm gonna bring it.
Nick,
That's
Get
cool.
big for us.
see, the problem is
We'll also wear big
I
sunglasses.
think about it every day right now.
Getting big.
I think about getting big every day.
I'm scared of this because last night at Ludwig's house, you grabbed the top of a door frame with the tips of your
My
fingers
party trick?
and did a pull up, and I was like,
That's fucked
he
up.
can't be wearing
I
tank
can do
tops.
5 right now. I can do 5 of them.
I hate that.
That's
I hate
fucked
that.
up.
That's too strong.
It's only hands. It's a gimmick.
He's got strong
It's Chris Angel.
hands.
It's just
Only
hands.
hands?
Yeah, it's all hands.
I have
Because I can do I can do less pull-ups than shake, but I can do 3 times more on like
on thingies.
on edges.
Yeah. That's like me when I sleep a French guy. It's just only hands.
We gotta stop talking about. we gotta stop talking about shake.
no.
I have people in my TTS saying shake would sleep
Shake
you,
runs
little bro. Little bro,
Shake
shake
owns
would
you.
sleep. Shake owns you, little bro.
Shake runs
I'm like, you're
you.
not supposed to even
This is
know.
drizzle camp.
I run Aiden at chess.
You did run Aiden at chess.
I also beat Aiden in 10 moves, I think.
I think this
I
is the
run you.
only
I run
thing.
you.
This is the
I run
only thing
you.
I will never like have like shame or like a sense of failure about is because it's like it's like you're beating up a child.
So greasy hot dog on fucking Slippy.
Yeah, because I've played Melee for 10 years. I have played chess a couple
I'm kind of like
times
the
in the
greasy
past.
hot dog of chess to you then.
What would you say if greasy hot dog has a year 1 grinder?
What would he say?
Dude, then you are impressive for having only played a year. Greasy hot dog. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Maybe I was just not in it, but I thought Greasy Hot Dog played really well.
Ludwig has this weird chessboard where all the pieces are like people. Like it's like
Is it
sculptures.
Lord of the Rings or some
I
shit?
think it's like some Middle Earth shit.
Yeah.
And I, someone who plays a lot of chess, I couldn't tell what the pieces were, and so I played with Aiden. And I'm pretty sure like we probably fucked up sometimes, but I watched them play, and like 4 times I went over to the board, and I'm like,
Anthony-
the pieces are in illegal positions.
Anthony tried to move his king like a bishop. I think
Yeah,
2 different
yeah.
times.
So much
and,
like the
and
bishop.
then I didn't notice, and then we had to like go back and redo.
Yeah, we had to
4
hit back arrow a couple times and change it.
I've always been a fan of the theory that you should be able to move the king. There should be no illegal moves to the king.
Because it's like real life.
He's the king.
He's the king.
Yeah.
And if he gets himself in danger and gets caught for that, then so be it.
Then
So
cut
he
his
has
head
to
off.
own that.
Cut his head off.
Yeah, that's what he deserves.
Exactly.
Chop him in half like a koi fish with a
Why you
chainsaw.
do that to koi fish?
Because you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, it's your own koi fish that you grew.
If it's your own
Right.
koi fish, you can cut it in half with a chainsaw.
It just feels like you shouldn't.
But you could.
Yeah,
You
but
raise it.
could you
If
do it
raise
with
it,
any
it's
animal?
That's
yours.
actually a good question. If you raise like an endangered animal, like a hippo or like a
Yeah.
I think
like a gibbon,
probably-
and then you cut it in half with a chainsaw.
baby
This is
panda.
okay. Let's
a panda, dude. If you
Real
raise,
answer. Real answer for a second.
He's
This is-
not done.
You would get in.
listen, listen. You find a baby panda.
Right. Right.
How do you own a panda? Fuck.
You
No,
don't.
no, you just do.
I
You just
found
do.
this out yesterday. Do you
just
know
do.
what panda diplomacy is?
No.
Dude, all pandas are on loan
how
from
Plup got a
China.
job?
Oh, I do know
And
this.
they're
Yeah.
and no zoo owns panda.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can only rent them. And apparently because tensions are high right now, the Chinese government is taking all the pandas.
They're taking the
back.
pandas
Not
back.
me, bro. I get a panda. I put a fucking switch on it. Extendo clip. It's mine.
Panda with the
Extendo
switch.
Yeah, panda with the switch.
Bro, so if I got a baby panda on loan, if I am a Slime Zoo Corp America, and
Right.
I finagle a panda from China, and I say this is for my zoo, I
Yes.
send a bunch of fake pictures, and they mail me a panda
Right.
to my to where I live, and it's $500,000 to care for annually.
shit.
Yeah, I could run that, and then it's mine now. if I cut that panda's head off with a chainsaw.
Right.
I think twofold. One, you're an enemy of the Chinese state.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like, that's
crazy.
really bad.
That's really bad. And then also you're probably getting hit with like an animal cruelty charge.
Yeah,
of some kind.
obviously, yeah. Which
But
is
it's
that one's
mostly
fair.
the former.
But can we chime in for a second, Aiden? I don't think you considered it being his own damn
It's
backyard.
my well, no, but that's different because I bought it because I'm
Do you think-
leasing it from
Do you
China.
think if you had the panda and 9 dogs, the dogs would take care
The
of
dogs would take care of the panda.
They'd
but
rip
the,
apart that panda for
no,
food.
no. The dogs would take care of the panda.
No,
The
they'd
panda would
rip
be their
apart that
friend.
fucker.
The panda would be their king.
No, the panda would not be
They
their
would
king.
respect the dogs. The dogs would respect the panda.
For what?
I think
The panda would manage the dogs. Right.
The panda's the bottom bitch?
No, it's the commander.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's high
the
status.
panda's the madame.
What are you then?
I'm just the landowner. I just let them do it.
Right.
Prevent giant pandas from thriving in the wild.
Look at that. Pandas and dogs don't get along.
So I'm just trying to think of the thought experiment here. It's bad. It's kind of like me and Miles were talking where it's like Xi Jinping's daughter I think goes to Harvard.
Yeah.
Like but that's like probably the most important person, one of the most like protected human beings. Like she's not going to frat parties, right?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Like I can't imagine. Like imagine you and Xi Jinping's daughter hit it off in like Bio 101.
I feel like she could be.
Maybe she. Well, no. She could go to frat parties because it's like, no, dude, nobody is ever gonna fuck with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody
Like,
ever.
they're rolling like 13 deep security detail, like when she's getting Starbucks in the
Or
morning.
she's like the Hunter Biden of China and she's ripping 173 down the freeway, coked up.
Yeah, but the difference is that Xi Jinping cares.
What are the?
And Biden never did.
Biden never cared.
Biden
Xi Jinping's a better
motherfucker
father.
never loved us.
Never loved us.
What is she?
Remember,
What
Aiden?
are we gonna do? Arrest her?
Yeah,
That's good. That's
Ooh,
a bit of a.
that wouldn't go down well.
That is international
Bro, she could
news.
kill a person broad daylight like real shit.
Yeah.
This is
Probably.
the plot of a movie.
Ratatouille.
No.
Chief Brother Dozen.
Probably that movie.
Interstellar.
The
No,
daughter.
Princess Protection Program, decom.
That actually.
It
This is
actually
close. This is close to the plot of that movie.
yeah. Which is like the Metal Gear of decoms.
I think it was actually Rush Hour I was thinking of.
Yeah. June Tao steals her. I remember.
Hello to you too.
I did kind of wonder this. My this girl I used to date was in classes with Malia Obama at Harvard.
Really?
And
Oh, the weed smoking criminal.
and I was like, why?
Criminal.
Like, does Malia have like people follow her around everywhere?
100%.
What was the answer?
Well, I didn't get to ask.
You never hit her up?
She didn't know.
Oh.
She
Like,
didn't.
there's a detail. Like,
And I
there-
didn't want to press. I don't want to be like, we're only on this date because I think it's cool you're in
It
class with
certainly
Malia Obama. Like,
is.
it's,
The answer is yes. It's got to be right.
anyone
I feel
would
like there's
think that.
secret detail. Like, but
Yeah.
they like are probably chill about
Looks like a
it.
student.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
like,
you
a
think it-
giant jack security guard. He's like, hey, where's
It's just
Do you have a
21
GI-84 I could use?
You guys are basically making the plot for like 23 Jump Street.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. Hey, where's the quad? And he's just got like a fucking.
And he's built like Baki. And he's just fucking huge.
23 Dump Street. It's my bathroom. I don't know. We're pretty deep in the show. That is right.
I hung on to this because I wanted to give you the opportunity to publicly shame me because it might be.
Oh,
That's new.
you're into fucking kinks now? What? We
Yeah.
like?
I like it.
I like
You're
this
supposed
now.
to hate when we
I'll
make fun of
shame
you.
you.
And I told you in the premium episode last week that I messaged Nadeshot
Slut.
to see if we could play together.
Right. Yep.
So Nadeshot
Oh.
has been playing a lot of Valorant on stream. And I like tuning in to see Nade's grind where he's at.
Grind
and,
set.
And I was watching for a bit and I typed up a message in his chat that was like, yo, by the way, like I don't know if you saw my DM, no pressure, but if you want to play sometime. Yeah,
is beast.
dude, I dropped
This
this,
is
DM.
beast.
I dropped this DM in the chat. But keep in mind, he follows me, so I feel like it's not like out of this world to do it.
Yeah,
but
it
it's still
is.
a little
It is.
cringe.
It's a
It's
fucking-
still a
it's a
little cringe.
Twitch chat.
It is.
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. I dropped the message. He doesn't read it. He doesn't read it out loud or respond in any way. I'm pretty sure he saw it and doesn't say anything.
How many
And then
viewers does
his
he have?
mods and his chat, he's like 2,500 viewers. They turn it into a copy pasta,
No
and everybody
way.
starts spamming it and makes fun of me.
Bro, no way.
Dude, yeah, I got publicly shamed in Nadeshot's chat.
That, you know what, Aiden? That might be the best news I've received all year.
Dude, that is crazy. It's crazy because you're so earnest.
I know.
And he follows you.
I thought it would be fun to play with
Is he
him.
live right now?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you want to swing in?
No,
Big dick dubbing?
I don't want Dad to swoop
Be like,
in.
hey, yo, Nade.
Don't.
Yo, Nade, hey, shut up.
All this does is
Shut
it
up,
turns
shut
it.
up. Hey, Nade, yo, first of all, let's hit the fucking green sometime. I mean, like, what?
Back 9, front 9.
Back 9, front
whatever you
9, what did
want.
I do? Part 2, I got my little brother Aiden. He's a fucking huge fan. If you could just play like one game, like it's like a Make-A-Wish. Think about it like that.
He's balding.
It's
so
not
he
Make-A-Wish.
needs
He's
this.
balding.
I'm
He's in
not
a
balding.
hospital.
It's
If you play one game of Valorant with him, it would make his fucking.
He's in the
you're
bald
lucky he's
hospital.
not
I don't
live.
want you to go in and fucking pull the. My
lucky
son
he's
wants to
not
play
live.
with you.
I was
card.
gonna do that to you, but he's not
Just tweet
live.
at him. He'll see it.
Nah, I don't want to tweet it.
He doesn't like using
Yo,
his
Nate,
Twitter.
love juvie, full of kidney stones. Whole fucking office loves
And
it.
dude, and then I also said thanks for all the juvie.
Dude, this is
because that's nice. We like the juvie.
Oh my
This is like
God.
Do we
Christmas.
not like the juvie?
This
You
is
know,
like Christmas has been delivered to
I
me.
heard through the grapevine that the kidney stone thing got to him.
yeah.
No
Got to
way.
Nade. They went up the ladder to Nade, and he was like, "Should we be worried about this?" And like the what's Julian?
Adrian.
Adrian told me he was like, "Yeah, I had to convince him it was chill."
Yeah, Adrian.
We're lucky that guy likes us.
Adrian is a good friend because he against all odds has continued supplying us with the product we like as we have somewhat publicly shamed it.
It wouldn't hurt Nate to tune into the fucking yard every now and then. It's got Ludwig on it, got koi fish,
Yeah,
cutting their heads off.
I got pine cone sized kidney stones.
He's busy on
Going
a
through my
gaming
system.
on a gaming journey that
He's
I
on a
could help him
gaming
on.
journey.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
trying
think
to,
you could help him.
You don't think so? We're like the same rank.
He wants to get to Radiant.
Isn't he immortal?
Oh, well, I'll get him to.
Isn't he immortal?
No, he's Ascendant
He
2
hit
right
immortal,
now.
but he dropped.
He's like Ascendant 1 or
Fucking
Ascendant 2
fake
right
ass,
now.
bro.
my
was a
kidney
champ.
stone looked like one of them pine thingies you put in your car.
Yep. Yeah. Look like the black ice scented tree.
Except it's 3D.
Then it come out.
Come
your
out
dick.
looking all
all fucked up, smelling good though.
You guys want to play the new COD together?
I heard it's pretty
They got
nice.
all the Modern Warfare 2 maps in it.
I heard it's
You want
cool.
to play on high rise?
I'm down.
Let's do it. Let's run it.
Is it? It's controller central though,
Yeah,
bro.
100%. So it's the COD we used to play.
Yeah, but I was never good at that. I'm a mouse and key bitch.
Didn't play that.
Yeah, but then it's like auto aim, and then I'll be coping all
doesn't-
day.
you-
You know what? I will play my pre-stun WoW classic. I'll just do that instead.
You
Yeah,
Thanks
dude,
for
why
asking.
are you even playing WoW?
Because I never played Alliance, and I want to see the game.
What do you mean?
Timber just said, "Yeah,
Alliance is like the other faction because you either play Alliance or Horde.
that's correct."
So my knowledge, I never got to play World of Warcraft. I wanted to because everybody did. Who was
You
cool
might
in
as
my
well,
school.
Ben. You're on the fucking bench in soccer.
I would play World of Warcraft if the four of us did it together. That's my
Back
condition.
in the day,
Come on, hose.
I used to play RuneScape.
Yeah.
I got shamed into playing it too.
Okay.
Because I was at a lunch table. They were like, "Oh, you play RuneScape?" I was like, "Yeah," because I wanted to fit in. And they're like, "What level are you?" And I was like, 2. And they were like, "Oh, you actually can't be level 2. You start at level fucking 5 or
So
whatever."
you lied to
You
kick
do
it.
start at
I-
five.
You're like
lied.
Addison from my elementary school who said you had Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube and I went to his memory cards and the memory card didn't have it on it.
Yeah, so I lied. I faked the funk. They laughed at me. So then I was like, all right, I got to play RuneScape. So I started booting it up, free to play, got to like level 80. But then everyone was like, we're playing WoW now. And I was
And you
like,
had to
you
pay
guys
for
just
that one.
convinced me to play RuneScape.
yeah.
Dude,
And so then I'm like, Mom, can I get a WoW membership? And she's like, no.
We don't pay
It
for
was
the
a
video
lot at the
games.
time too. It was like $20 a month.
No, it was still the same.
It was
just
15, I think.
It was just prohibitive. It was like 15.
Yeah, it was
but it's
15.
prohibitive for a kid to continue to do every month.
It was 15, and I know that because one time I was in the bathroom, and then Jake and Patrick came into the bathroom, and they were
Yeah.
talking about WoW.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And they're fucking
We
cool.
we had a dog shit PC that could not play any video games, so I could never play WoW, and instead I played Club Penguin.
Yeah.
Well, Club Penguin is the WoW of the proletariat.
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
class.
And
Also,
Toontown,
Dude,
kind of.
I got bullied so hard at school for having a PlayStation. Because I rolled up to school, and back then, COD would
Oh,
release
yeah.
all the Nazi
Oh, yeah.
Zombies maps for Xbox first. So all the kids at school were like, "Oh, you're still playing on Nocturne and Toten. We're on the new map already, bro, pussy." And like, you had an underscore in your gamer tag, no spaces on that console. Oh my god.
It's funny how that shit changed.
Yeah, I had to buy an Xbox to not get bullied.
Now it's come full circle where
I did.
COD
I
is
had
like
to buy an Xbox. I just got bullied. I just
got bullied?
I never got WoW. Jake and Patrick just
That's what
made
I'm
fun of
saying,
me for
bro.
not having WoW.
MacBook president, bro.
Jake was a WoW grinder.
Jake was a WoW grinder, and he
That's
made
so
fun of me.
funny.
We became best friends, but I begged my mom. She's like, no. And I was like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
I just lost.
What, you didn't have a fucking ass job?
No, I was fucking 14.
Oh, I had one when I was 15. I washed dishes in a deli. My
So
boss's
to be
name
clear,
was Jason.
I'm not your age, right? I'm a year younger.
So did you get one at 15?
I got
No.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
What was your job? What was your job?
I worked at Monument Square Market
Doing what? Doing what? Doing
making
what?
subs.
Huh?
Making subs.
Oh, that's right.
I worked at Out of the
16
Park
though.
Pizza,
Pizza man.
I worked at Dairy Queen,
and
man.
it wasn't legal yet.
At 15?
That's 16.
I was 16.
See, we are child laborers.
16's legal, I think.
No, I,
You
did-
know,
I
16
was not
is
legal
chill.
yet. I was 15.
You know, I'd never had a job or never not had a job, except senior year. I took a year off of college.
So you've had not.
That was the only
Wait, that
time.
was.
It just
I've
puts a
never,
stain in the
I've
whole
never
does
not had a
thing.
job except for when I didn't.
Except for one
You
You
know,
know, I've
time.
never died in
when it-
Minecraft except I died once.
He's extremely humble.
I'm extremely humble, bro.
So you're playing WoW now?
Yeah, it's
Isn't that just
fun.
like, doesn't it feel like, does it feel good?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I don't know. I just was like, yeah,
Simple
I'll play
as.
that shit. There's no fucking. I'm not playing hardcore. There's no crazy shit.
What about?
I'm just casually playing the game, not thinking about
Yes,
anything.
Aiden.
Aiden, you have a question?
Hello.
Raise your hand.
I would like. When are you going to stream Valorant again? I liked when you did that.
You liked that?
I like that.
I don't know.
Dead era.
I think that
They don't play their old songs anymore. Get over it.
I think the game isn't fun, but I also haven't booted it up.
He plays chess now.
I play chess now.
Stream
I run
chess
you.
matches.
I
Play
run
a
you.
more fun, less streamable game.
You can't brag about running me in chess.
I am
But he does run you.
doing it,
He
and
does.
I do.
That's fine.
So,
I run
so
you.
you can brag about it. He
Guy
runs
who
you.
plays chess beats guy who doesn't play chess.
I run him.
Guy who runs guy who gets
and
run
and
by
it's
guy.
obvious you don't play when,
Yeah,
when he's
it
running
is. It is. I don't even know what's going on.
He
Yeah.
dances around.
you. It's like
you.
weird because your opponent kind of makes you feel that
I'm
way.
like the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, I think this is developing.
I checkmated him. Oh fuck! It was so hype.
You got checkmated by him.
yeah.
That's how
embarrassing.
games end.
You know,
That's
you just started
embarrassing.
playing.
That's how games
Nah,
end.
that's not how-
run
that's not how
you,
games end
dude.
oftentimes.
Oh my
Could be
God,
stalemate.
dude.
Bruno owns you.
Fuck, dude. You're cool. You look good.
I wish I could get back into MMOs. I played DOFUS so much back in the day.
What is DOFUS?
I'm not. No, fuck. you
Yo,
did
we
it.
could play Poke MMO again.
I thought it was a.
Why don't we get into
It's not like
EVE
a D's
Online?
nuts.
Let's get into EVE Online, guys.
Do you play DOFUS? Big SRAM guy.
What does that mean? You're just making up
I was in
words.
OSA. I was in OSA. Yeah, come on. Guilty
This
as
is
charged.
fun. Not knowing.
Guilty
It sounds like
as
a different
charged.
language.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
Of course, come on,
Oh,
baby.
they
Come
got
on.
rapport.
It was a French MMO, super popular in France, had like a cult following in the States.
Oh.
Really good game for free to play users because it had like a lot you could get to and get done.
Dofa D's.
And my mom would never pay. My mom would never pay a membership for me, so that's what I had to do.
that was
then-
like Tibia, just like a free to play shit MMO.
It was not
Shitware.
shit. It was really good.
Shovelware.
It was really good and well animated.
Fucking shit ass shovelware piece
It
of
wasn't shit. It wasn't shit. I played the
Fucking
fuck out of it. I played it until I was like a
nasty.
level 127. You get to like level 200 max.
like dirty ass like butthole game.
I stopped playing because one day I woke up when I was playing the MMO, which gave me like my highest joy every day, and I was like, I need to grind stats in real life.
Yeah,
then
that's
I
usually
quit.
that's
How old were
that's
you when
I
you were
quit
playing
WoW.
this?
I was probably like 18, like summer going into college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was reflecting on this because of all the WoW chatter, and I think the only MMO I actually ever played was Pirates Online, which was an
Wow.
MMO based on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Really?
Yeah,
Was,
and it was
Jack Sparrow in it?
yeah, you couldn't be him, but he was like an NPC in the game.
Oh, this is Dofus?
That's
Oh
Dofus.
my god, the ass is fat.
Wait, you have it?
What? Is this?
Is it-
Oh,
oh,
it's
it's
is this
video.
kind of like Maple Story esque or?
It's I don't know how to describe it. It's a turn-based.
It's isometric.
Combat
for
game.
those for visual learners, it's isometric.
It's isometric and look like
It looks like baby's first Diablo.
This shit looked like Fire Emblem.
this shit was gas. Anyway, IOPS were overpowered. But
I'm sending you some of these.
speaking of pirate game,
Yeah.
I had to voice a character for a game.
No.
I was offered a character in a video game. I don't think I can say which game yet.
Are you Vincent Valentine in Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Well, I get to make my own character, and the character could have been Ludwig.
Are
or
you Peach
Dubbin.
and Mario because you're a girl?
I decided to make my character from our D&D sesh.
Oh, really?
That was my idea, right? I was like, oh, that'd be cool, because it involves like some seafaring pirate stuff, and my character is somewhat associated with that.
Somewhat.
Yeah,
All right, his name's Stonebeard. That's a leak. I feel comfortable
That is a
leaking
leak.
I
that.
leaked it last week.
I call him Stonebread.
Stonebeard. So I decided to make my character Stonebeard, but I didn't realize I had to do like all the VO for it.
Okay.
I didn't realize the game had like a bunch of VO, And so last night, after hanging out,
You should pitch him as Japanese. And you could be.
Oh, you could do a fun accent.
Yeah, you could do a fun accent because you're so good at that.
Yeah.
But after the podcast,
But it's an American. It's American. It's English, but with a fun Asian accent.
But we're not recording.
you
do
can
that
show me an
accent we
example,
like. I gotta think about the one you do off the podcast. I'm not good at it. You should do it.
so I didn't do a Japanese accent. I wanted to do Stonebeard accent.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize I did it after we hung out. So I was drunk. I was off like a cigarette and my vape. It's midnight.
Jesus.
And I'm cranking through these lines. There's 200 of them.
Wow.
And it covers like every possible dialogue option 2 times. And I gave myself a bit of a guttural growl. So I was going through them and I was doing fine. But then you reach these lines and there's cannons involved in the game. And the lines are it's just penetration. You've penetrated. You've been penetrated.
That's so good.
Nice penetration. And it took me an hour to get through that.
It's like it's like the Mustache song where all of the sampled sounds in the beat are the sexual sounds from Sonic. So it's like Amy when she's low HP and she's like, oh,
That's horrible.
and then Sonic's like, I'm coming.
Please suck me, baby. Suck me.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get through them in my normal voice. My normal voice was like, attention. It was like, I'm basically trying to be Brimstone.
You're Sarge.
Yeah.
You're Sarge from.
Yeah.
whatever
But that was
game
what I made Stonebeard. But then when I did penetration, I tried to do it as Euro Man.
Penetration.
Penetration.
Penetration. Very nice penetrate.
Is this for like some shit shovelware game?
And it's pretty popular.
Okay, so it's like the real deal.
It's like a bigger game. It's
Does
not
it
like
start with the Ray and end with the
No.
edges?
It's not Ray Edgin.
You guys unlocked a memory. I sent Zipper a video. When I was like younger, I couldn't figure out how to get like regular PC games to work. Like I never figured out how to play Counter-Strike, and I never figured out how to play like Halo. So I always just went to console because I just couldn't figure out PC games.
Also, you had a Mac,
Because you had a
right?
MacBook.
And I thought I could. I didn't get that yet. Like I was pretty young. I didn't get that you could like not just play games on any computer. And so I found a game finally that worked on my Mac, and it was called Armagetron Advance. And I played this game.
That's a beast.
Zipper used to play this game. I used to play this game. I played it for like 2 years. This is not it. This is a video someone made about it, I guess. I haven't watched this. Just skip forward. I played this game for 2 years, and it's Tron in 3D.
Okay.
And you have a name over your head.
This looks cool.
I was fucked at this game. I was so good at this game. And it was just, this guy's name is D's Nuts.
Yeah, this is
It's
just
crazy
Tron.
you're good at this game, but you're bad at Astro Bears.
Bro, run it, bro.
That's crazy.
Did you guys play last night?
No, we were talking about dead bears, and I thought about Astro Bears last night. We had a conversation about dead bears last night.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I just remembered this, and I wonder if anyone out there played this with
Damn,
me.
this guy's tight lines.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
This guy's nasty.
This is insane movement.
This
Yeah.
is also in GTA. It's a popular game.
Look how nice he is. Okay, he's
No,
better than me for
Ludwig,
sure.
it's Tron. It's
I know,
just
but if
from
they
Tron.
have it in GTA, people aren't playing Tron.
No, I know, but it
They're
sounded
playing
like you were
GTA.
like, this is like, it's in GTA. It's like, okay, yeah.
It's like one of the GTA 5 games.
Like a balloon fight. It's
One of the
like,
more popular ones.
what?
This guy's nasty.
Okay, I'm not as good as this guy.
Armagetron Advanced
This
is
is-
such
It
a...
looks like you quit.
like a
and
battle
then
It's like
never
a
did.
it's like a Tron version of Snake, I guess.
No, it's just Tron.
No, it's just Tron.
Is this what
That's
happens
what Tron
in Tron?
is.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah,
what
yeah.
Tron is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Zoomer discovers Tron. Nubile
Tron
Zoomer
version.
discovers Tron.
I've only watched the shitty Tron movie that I kind of mind dumped.
It's like
new
the
one.
NBA Street version of basketball.
You guys should watch the old Tron movie. You do acid.
They got
you
Jeff
like
Bridges in
drugs?
it, right?
Okay.
You should fucking drop acid and watch the old
Is it?
Tron, bro. It's fucked up. It's like a crazy movie like when you're normal.
Okay.
I'm saying it's a beautiful film.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you would have a really nice time and you wouldn't get scared.
You should also watch One Piece.
All right, Ludwig, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll watch your One Piece.
Whoa,
I'll do it.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Fuck.
I have to. I'm off of all jobs at both
You
your
have to give him
companies.
time off.
Well,
Well,
It's 16 hours a day. I can't do my job.
He
buddy,
needs to sleep and watch One
we
Piece.
gotta
So
get
you
the work
won't-
done.
you
Yeah,
won't
but
do
okay.
this.
So does your bet get fulfilled if One Piece is on in the background while I work?
No,
Then I can't do it.
buddy.
Pick a world. Pick a
also,
world.
Aiden can't either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you need
can.
Aiden to work.
I couldn't do
I think
that.
he does about 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Or 8 hours a day. No, it's 8 hours left in the day.
16
Yeah.
hours a day.
That's what I'm saying. You
Sleep
gotta
6
just manage
hours,
your time
work
better.
2, watch One Piece for the next.
Oh.
Bro, you'd be so fucked.
This movie looks so bad.
Your mind would be so.
I think part of the reason why I'm so apprehensive is I have watched like between 80 and 90 episodes of One Piece already, and I didn't like it.
Oh wow.
That is a
that
big part
deep?
of why I don't want to do it.
Oh, jeez.
God, this game is cool. I don't know if this is the movie or the game, but
Yeah, this is the movie.
This is what the movie looks like.
No, like this is just a part of it. This is the
82. Okay, this was life changing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the cringe part.
I
the
thought it
cool
was
part is-
90s. I thought it was 90s.
No, it's like some old ass shit.
Wasn't it like the first fucking? It was the first movie to use some type of technology.
It was
Help
the
me.
first movie to have Jeff Bridges in it.
That was groundbreaking
And
for
they
the
were like,
industry.
damn.
And then other directors realized they could also have Jeff
Yeah,
Bridges
you
in
can
it.
have him in your movie.
Because he was just a human.
Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges.
Bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me being a director in the 80s.
Go ahead. Apologize to Ludwig.
I'm sorry, Ludwig.
What are you sorry for?
I'm sorry that I thought you fell off and that you sunsetted. Because when we sold the merch this week, it went crazy, bro.
They love you.
We haven't sold your specific merch for you in such a long time.
'Cause you don't do your
I was
job well.
fearful. I was fearful that it wouldn't sell. I had.
I really
fear-
did? You
I
thought
had
it
fear
fell
in my
off?
heart because I wasn't sure if the
I
goat still
told
had
him
it.
to increase the units
The goat still had
like
it.
a month ago because the units were so small. And then
He
everyone
says
chirps
no,
at me.
he
I
says
did
no.
this.
Is
Oh,
this,
I was
is
here.
this
I was
like when,
here.
is this like when you fucked Hugo?
Did I
Yes.
not tell him? Did I not tell him
I was
increase
there
units?
for this. He
Did
said,
I not
"Why
tell
don't
him?
make him more?" I remember.
I did this.
Is this a joke?
No.
No, I was there. I remember.
I was there. I said to increase
It's
the
when we
units.
talked about the.
I do remember this.
No, you weren't there.
No.
No, he said it multiple times.
Oh, then you had it
No.
multiple times.
And you
I've
have a
done this.
green
I don't know
finger.
what the fuck you're
Yeah, I
talking
do have
about.
a green finger.
Do you not remember when you sat on the couch and we went over prices and units for the order of the merch and we locked in the PO and you said you were confident we could sell this much and decided that was the amount we were going to order? What
Well,
about
no,
that?
no, no. I
and then
said-
if you asked me to up the
No.
units a month ago, that's after the point in time we can make the order
well,
anymore.
I said a
because
month
they
ago
take 3
vaguely.
months to arrive, Ludwig.
You're being
they come on a
cringe.
big boat.
I don't know
They come
exactly
on a
how
big
long
boat to the
ago.
Port of Long Beach and they
Nick
have to be unloaded.
remembers.
Port of
Takes
Long
me-
Beach.
Port of Long Beach.
Yes.
Because we met about it
on the
3
bar.
or 4 months ago. Well,
on the
like,
bar.
when
It
could've
we
been
made
3
the
months
order.
ago.
When
The
we made
time
the
is
order.
3 months is
When we
more
made
than
the order
1
and
month.
discussed the
I don't know
prices
the
for the
exact
first
amount of
time.
times
time.
as long.
Here's the thing. Nick was there for the conversation. I said to increase the order amount. Aiden was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?"
And then
I was like, I don't
if
know
you're
what to
talking
tell
about
you.
the conversation,
I'm confident I can sell at this amount.
Hold on. If we're talking about the conversation we had 4 months ago, you're correct, and we did up the units then when we had that
I could have upped
conversation.
it even more.
But you didn't. You didn't.
You're
You
the
didn't
one who
choose
was
to up
chirping
it.
at me. I'm trying to have a conversation with you back then. I'm like, let's increase it. You're like,
Yo,
we
you
have to
ever-
sell it out. Like,
you
are
ever
you
see a-
sure?
You ever see a white boy beatbox? So I'm switching the subject.
So you thought that you. So you're.
He
cringe,
thought I was sunsetting.
You're cringe. He thought he was sunsetting.
Yeah.
You
I just get
realize the
scared.
goat still
I-
has fucking. He still has hands.
And now,
get
and now I
scared.
got to deal with fucking 1,000 people asking how to get a jacket.
Why don't
When's
we?
the jacket getting restocked?
we
Well,
open
ask
the-
Aiden.
Wait.
Do
We
his
can work
damn
this
job.
out, baby. Baby, we can
Baby,
work it out.
baby, I got more room for you.
We could do it together.
Baby, you're acting crazy all the time. You know I
We'll
love
talk
you.
about it
Do you
after.
think you could be 60 and still be fucking dropping merch?
Huh? Yeah. I would drop 60-year-old merch.
60-year-old tweed coats and shit.
60-year-old the fucking tweed mint
The
coat.
Mogul Moves stairway assistant that takes you to the second story in your house.
And it's still got the logo that Nick made.
yeah, so, yeah.
The bidets go way harder. At 60?
Oh, yo,
Oh,
yeah.
true.
That's huge.
Yeah,
Bidets could be
it's
timeless.
it's a bidet, kind of like colonoscopy, like
It's
double.
yeah, it's like a bidet sweater.
What?
A sweater that washes your ass. Write this down, Ludwig.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Write it down.
No, sure.
How would it get
I've written it.
down there?
There's
Adult
a pipe.
diapers that clean your ass
There's a pipe that goes from the adult diaper
into your asshole.
and it takes all the poop. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, this is good.
Well,
This is-
we're having fun.
We're running
jot
out
it
of
down.
gas,
Just a little fun in
maybe.
the office.
We'll jot it down.
You jot that down.
We'll jot that down.
You better. I keep forgetting everything I'm about to say. I swear I have hot fire, nasty fire in my head, and it just goes away.
Is it about how
And I
you're
think it's-
humble?
Huh?
Is it about how you're humble?
No, it's not how I humble.
But also
Aiden.
how you could go band for band with a doctor?
Look, I think about it all the time. It's unrelated, but one day we're all gonna move to new countries, and we're not gonna be friends anymore.
No, we're
and the
not.
podcast
That's
will be
such a
over.
Fucking stupid
This is
thing
gonna
to
happen
say.
one day.
No, it's
I
fucking
have
not.
something. I have something I want to tell you guys.
I guess I'm done. I guess I was done.
Sorry.
It sounded like you were
but
filling.
no,
Did that not sound like he was filling?
No, it didn't. It sounded like he had a thought, but
okay.
I stopped the thought.
Yeah,
'cause
about
it
our
was a-
friendship ending, and you said, "Shut up! I have a thing now."
I'm not about to hear what you're about to say.
No, go ahead, Aiden. Tell us about fucking Europe or
At
whatever.
the
I don't
office,
fucking care.
we have gates that keep people from getting in. And I ordered food to the office late on Friday night. And usually I open the gate for the person to deliver the food. This person that was delivering food that night, he arrives and he's just sitting outside for a long period of time, even though that the gate had like come open for him. And it's going on. I don't know what's happening. Step outside to go meet this dude. He's Russian, does not speak any English. I'm dropping DAs to try and like communicate, but he's like insinuating that like something went into the gate already, but he can't explain to me like where it is or what's happened. And we cannot communicate like anything to each other. It takes like 5 minutes to work out that maybe I should go back inside. And I think that maybe he's put the food somewhere where I can't see it, like in our parking lot. And I come around and at this point, he's been here for like maybe 15, 20 minutes in total. And he sends me a message on the Uber app that is translated. So it's all in Russian. And then I translate the message and it says something about the front gate because we have another one. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, how would he have even gotten in there? Like, that's weird. And I come around, I unlock the front door, which we like generally don't use. And I come out and there is a child in the front parking lot. And you know, the layout of our lots is if
he
you're
locked in?
Dude, his kid was locked in our front parking lot with the food
That's our
for
kid
like
now.
20 minutes.
That's our kid now.
Because he came in the front gate and it closed on him.
Whoa.
And I was just like, and the kid also cannot speak English very well.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm so sorry.
And he thinks you're his dad now.
Yeah, did he imprint
and
onto
I
you?
took the kid in and I raised him. I raised
And
him.
now we have a kid.
And
He's
now we have
in that
and now we
shed
have a
behind
Russian
us.
child.
We could have cut his head off with a chainsaw.
But I was like, the dad was
You gotta
being
fuck with what?
so earnest and like trying to explain. I just thought it was food the whole time. He's trying to get his kid out of the front
If you
parking
guys tune
lot.
into our bonus episodes, the kid will now be just in the
We'll
shed.
lower him down
Wait,
from a rope.
were you ignoring the guy's DMs because you're like, oh, it's food, it doesn't matter?
No, he wasn't DMing me. That was the
Oh,
weird
okay,
part. So I'm
okay.
like, why are you just sitting outside? What's going on? Calm down. Figure this all out. Takes like 30 minutes. Realize he's just worried about his kid that he cannot find and is locked inside our
Did
property.
his kid have the food?
His kid had the food too.
So he sent him like a hunter pet in
Yeah.
World of Warcraft. He sent him and he said, go. And the kid ran up with your fucking poke. He shouldn't be doing that.
Why not?
Because you shouldn't be casting him out.
David
that's
Beckham's
good.
father trained him to be one of the greatest football players. Why can't this guy's,
Yeah, so
train
did
his kid to be one of the greatest?
Takumi got trained by not spilling the water in the sushi on
Right,
the
so
downhill.
he's getting trained to be one of the greatest delivery men of all time.
But I think that
Get in reps, baby.
Yeah.
that's actually a good point.
Should he not be the greatest?
I hope he can become the greatest for Mother Russia.
He'll deliver from anywhere to anyone.
Privyet.
Privyet.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Duh.
I told you about my Uber driver. That'd be your dream, right? It was the Russian woman.
Oh yeah, you did.
Did I tell you on the pod?
I don't think so.
There was this. I had the Aiden's dream Uber driver. It was this Russian woman who barely spoke any English, and I was just talking to her throughout the whole ride, and I was getting her backstory. And she had moved here a few years ago, and she was telling me all about Russia and exclusively talking about how to immigrate to countries and how to get like a visa in a certain
She
country.
knew the meta.
She was basically talking about the meta. I was like,
Yeah.
oh wow, this is perfect for Aiden. And then she wrapped it up with, and she's like, yes, I guess it is marriage. I must find and wed an American man. I'm like, God, I have one that's so perfect for you, but he's taken.
Wow.
Yeah, he would have been so perfect.
That
I
would've
would
been
never
fun.
cheat.
She was breathtaking. And that's what I told her. I said, he made a vow last week that he would never cheat from last week.
Hey, babe,
to-
I actually got out of an Uber today, and I made a realization.
This is
Since
bad
after
bit.
getting out of that Uber, I will never cheat on you.
After that Uber ride, I decided
Yeah, after I decided when I was out of it,
when
Yeah.
you
Uber, when I left the car.
to get your shit clapped in an Uber and then you say, you know what, that was wrong. I'm sorry. but she'll never know.
You ever
Oh,
pipe
shit.
in a moving car?
A moving car?
A moving
No.
car?
No, just your stationary one.
I know you have piped in my stationary car, which I still own. And I think about sometimes.
You think about him piping
That's why we had to
sometimes?
blow your car up
Yeah.
to get his nut out of it.
Just like a cut from him telling that story to it blowing up.
Did I ever tell you guys? I probably brought this up, but my dad legally married a Russian immigrant for 10 grand.
Yeah.
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 I knew
That's
that.
so
And they
cool,
never
dude.
divorced, right?
I don't think so. I think he died a married man.
Wow.
When's the last time he ever heard from her?
I don't fucking know.
Is it like
You can ask him.
was it
I
like
don't know.
I know, but is it like he totally
They
did?
still
like,
play
never-
WoW sometimes.
Was it like a story he just said, or did you ever like?
No,
meet
I
her?
know her. Her name was Galina.
Galina, if you're out there, come on the pod.
She was old as fuck, bro. She's probably dead too.
Galina, if you're out there, I hope you're doing well.
I hope you're doing well
if we
in,
can send you assorted cheeses or something,
in
let us
cool
know.
America des.
That's it, baby?
That's it, baby.
It was Russian.
That's it. I'm gonna get really strong like Ludwig.
What happened? Do you want to get strong
Yeah.
now?
That
Just
shit-
because?
Yeah.
All right.
I was just like, well, how cool would that be?
What took you so long?
Uh,
You were too cool for it. Now
Thanks
you're
for
fucking
watching.
about it.
I was never too cool for it.
I feel like that was it.
I do feel like it was it.
What?
Everyone thinks that.
Everyone thinks you're too cool to bench.
When you don't do shit like
You
that,
gotta-
you think
you
we
gotta
think you're too cool for
This
it.
is
Hang
what
on,
it looks
So
like.
what was it?
Your friends don't like you, and go
What
back.
was it? What's the motivation?
It's hard to motivate yourself to work out.
Motivation's not good. You shouldn't use motivation.
I like gamifying things. I can't gamify
about
working
scheduling.
out.
You can't. There's
You make
numbers.
a
They go
number.
up.
It's
And
not
the
the same
number go
thing.
high.
Rockwall different. Rockwall better.
Rockwall better? All right. I can
Better
do that.
game. Better game.
It is a better
Rockwall
game.
is a better
It's a better
game.
game. It's a better game.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you want to see me continue to feel this way, go to the Patreon episode where I'll put up my bench numbers and they'll laugh at me. 'cause
No,
they're
no.
bad.
In the bonus, you'll actually be fucking as big as Ludwig. It'll be movie,
I'm gonna go away.
movie magic.
Okay, Archie, work on that, and goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
And you've just ate, and he sees that, and he goes, "Oh, you ate?
Ah!
God, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? You want me to go? Yeah, I did it without you." And he goes, "Ah, I was hungry."
Let's get some positives.
Okay, all right.
Positives.
Wait, can you write cons at the top of this list?
Let me also say I have no problem buying every single meal for Josh Man. I just don't want to fucking have to drive him.
All right,
I
new
fucking
list.
hate driving.